I would join y'all streams, but the that's screen viewing.
Oh, I forgot the multi-stream. Crap.
It's okay. I'm just gonna sit here. I already went live because
I
I
did
got.
too, but oh well, I'll go fix stuff now.
Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da.
Weary, do you still use Twitter? X,
Uh,
whatever that is now?
yeah, I still use it. I post art. I actually just posted art yesterday.
Okay.
Why are you going on there, Peanut?
I mean, I haven't yet, but I was gonna link Weary's page.
I mean, yeah, you just do at weary bat. Or yeah, that's fair. Yeah, you can do that.
I try to be
You,
nice.
I don't know. You just never get on. So that's why it's like, okay, that's weird.
I like how the image you have of Widget on there is of not him screaming angrily.
Yeah, like I always put the one where it's just me and Peanut screaming whenever we're playing together.
Well, Weary, do you want to give me a link? Because apparently it kicked me out and I don't remember my login.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I can get it.
I
Yeah,
haven't
hang on.
logged
There you
in
go.
ages. Thank you.
You're very welcome. My voice is very deep. I am still waking up. I have a cup of coffee here. I'm not through it.
I
You're
learned how to
good.
make basically cake out of instant. My favorite now.
Oh, that shit's good. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Hey, easy baking thing to try. I speak from experience. If you get like one of those sugar-free carbonated sodas that they do sometimes, and do that with like boxed cake mix and like 2 eggs, uh, it's a lower calorie cake and it's fucking awesome. It's so good.
That does sound good.
I think I've seen that before, but I mean, I'd probably just. I like sugar.
Fair enough. The reason you do that is because the carbonation lets the cake rise and like helps it
Yeah.
retain shape, so it fills the same function as like the oil and baking soda.
Hmm.
Since I've discovered that, I've been incorrigible. It's been awful for everyone around me.
Okay, I.
You got the link. Nice. Look at you.
I'm worried. Ubisoft changed the end user license agreement again.
Yeah, I had to go through like 5. Are you sure you want to allow this application to mess with your computer? I'm like, please just let me play fucking Uno.
You'd think. You'd think it wouldn't be that complicated.
You
And
think?
all right, here's what I'm doing. I am technically opening up your stream, but if I can just, is there any way to make the just the chat? Because um I don't need to screen watch. Maybe I could and cheat, and that could be fun, but no.
It'd be silly.
It'd be silly, but probably not very fun. I mean, maybe fun for me. Uh I forgot I had the CRT on the PNG.
I forget that like Ubisoft also made it to where I can't change my icon anymore, so it's still gray one.
Oh,
I thought you
right.
changed it to something else.
I
No,
I
since
forgot how
they
to change like my background thingy. Like it used to let me
I
put like a little shiny thing inside the frame, but
yeah, frame, but like you can't change the profile picture anymore because it's like,
what?
oh, you can only change the profile picture from Ubisoft Connect, but then you go to
Right.
Ubisoft Connect and they don't have the ability for you to upload your own pictures anymore.
Oh, did they remove that?
Yeah, they removed it.
Why?
So I
What?
don't probably because someone posted their penis. I don't know. Uno always reverts back to here's your penis.
Ubisoft is full of cowards. Show me the penis.
Go back to the good old Xbox Live days to where they had the camera on that one
I needed the weenie.
and people just jorking it.
Okay, I gotta. Yeah, okay. I know you've changed. It's not. Yes, Ubisoft. I'm impressed that you're still maintaining your Uno game, but you've turned the volume back on, and that's unacceptable.
did I
You can make
not?
the lobby peanut.
I thought you were.
Oh, okay, that's fine. I'll make the lobby. I remember how to do this shit. Oh, I know it's a pain in
There's
the
a
ass.
okay. Don't go to join online. Go to create lobby.
Well, I already clicked the button.
You stupid.
Well, you told me too late, and there's like
Okay, well,
there's a
I'll
loading.
do it.
Okay, yeah, I'm stuck in loading hell right now.
Well, I just made the same mistake, so
Oh,
we're cool.
good job, smart. All right, so it's the create lobby.
Dead. Apparently, Twitch doesn't want to let me say that I'm playing Uno. There we go.
Yeah, the one with 2 viewers.
No, it stayed on unrailed even though we're playing Uno.
Jump
I
in.
mean, Uno's gonna get off rails. That's like an inevitability, right? So it's like, I mean, on a technicality.
Are you creating a lobby or am I?
I'm creating a lobby.
Okay.
I'm doing stacking and jump in.
Okay.
Okay, here's how I'm trying to do this because I want to be
Your
able to read
lobby.
chat, but I also need I'll put Discord in this side window so I can if
Yeah,
anyone
you
messages me,
could
I'll
put
see
another
that.
screen on top.
Yeah, and I'm gonna open up Notepad. And I'm just gonna put Notepad over the window.
Well, Uno said no.
What do you mean Uno said no?
Put me back on the main.
Ooh,
Okay,
actually,
okay, I'm here
I
now. Good.
Okay, I'm about to say, what the fuck you mean it said no?
Ubisoft rewards? That's not. Here it is. Yeah, just accept. I want to join the lobby. I want to. Yes, I'll allow it. Uno,
Oh, I
don't
Okay,
maybe
fucking
click
at
that
me on
3 times.
Twitter.com.
I got scared. I saw Danny DeVito was trending on Twitter.
Oh god, what'd he do? You back
Nothing.
as the trash man?
No, they just fucking decided to talk about him for some reason.
Alright, that's fine.
There's never a bad reason to talk about Danny DeVito.
Pretty cool.
I just didn't want him to be randomly like, oh, he died. It's like, oh, cool.
Please no. God.
That would be very sad, and I don't like that.
Ugh.
But
Anyway.
anyway, if they're looking for an excuse to talk about Death to Smoochie, I respect that.
What?
Who? What?
Death to Smoochie was a Robin Williams film that Danny
Uh,
DeVito directed. That is a black comedy, and it's awesome. And it got reviewed really badly when it came out.
I want to watch that now.
It's a good fucking time.
It sounds like.
we'd have to, try our hardest to look for it. All right, let's see if the AI is gonna be so funny.
Is it gonna be a bitch?
All right.
Oh, it's
Not
gonna be a
necessarily
bitch.
a bitch.
It's early on. It'll get there.
Just warming up, man. Did you turn on
forget, did I have
sevens and
to-
zeros? No.
No, I did not turn that shit on.
Oh yeah, no, it just
Bitch?
skipped over me. Yeah, it's
What do
gonna
you
be
mean,
like
bitch?
Bitch?
I
Like
want to at
sevens and
least.
zeros.
Okay, I'll turn that on like after we finish. I just
You
want
won't.
to, yeah, I will.
fuck me. AI Hawking. It's fucking Stephen Hawking over here.
The AI is not doing stupid shit now that we've turned off all the extra rules. It's like, good, simple Uno. My tiny computer brain can function.
I don't know.
We
Normally it
we
just
should have
goes
turned on
after
all the
Mac
optional
real
rules.
hard.
Jesus Christ. Oh my god.
No, I think it's just here to cause problems.
I'm unplugging my controller. That scared the fuck out of me.
Oh, it vibrated.
It vibrated on top of my suitcase, so I just heard like the loudest clanging, and it scared the fuck out of me. Hello?
Hello.
I'm here.
I was just like, what? The double?
Can't play.
No, you're not allowed to.
I forgot the jump in button. I actually have to have my hand on the keyboard, and I can't just be holding my coffee mug.
You can click. The click.
I know. But my brain is small and filled with rocks.
Fine.
Yeah,
You can do
finally.
pals.
God damn it. I'm gonna have like
What was that, Gray?
It's fine. Fine.
Oh, we turned off the 7 rotates.
Yeah.
Well, 7 was you pick somebody else's hand. 0 is rotate.
Oh, that's right.
Look, I wanted a nice friendly game of Uno to like wake up to.
Okay, so you still works. It just doesn't tell you.
You woke up. You decided not to choose violence this morning.
Yeah, I decided not to choose violence this time around. Aren't y'all happy for me?
I think you've delayed the inevitable.
Oh yeah, it's still gonna happen no matter
Is
what.
it just because you had to go look at geeses this morning?
Yeah. Oh yeah, the geese like give me the serotonin.
Yeah, baby geese. But
I know. I saw on Twitter.
Well, you know what, Hawking? That wasn't the
keep it
one I
going,
wanted to
keep it
click.
going, keep
Oh,
it going. Let's
oh,
go.
I had a green +2, but the computer was automatically like, let's play the red +2 instead. Nice.
I see you there, Hawking.
See, even without zeros and sevens, we're having a grand old time,
Can
aren't
we
we?
change the
Yeah.
color? God.
No, we're not allowed to.
It'd be really funny if we didn't, though.
Thank you, Greg.
You're welcome.
Have something.
Let's say.
Calculated.
Wait, why did he have a +4 and he didn't use it? Hello?
This is stupid.
Oh, I've unlocked a new item.
Oh, there's
I've
a little
unlocked a blue
birthday thing.
saxophone, whatever that means.
Oh, you can change the music, but I turned it off.
Oh yeah, no, I just have
Oh, yeah.
YouTube copyright-free music on. Oh, that's fun. Just immediately give me this shit. Anyway, so on a side note, I wanted to bring this up. I forgot about it. But Peanut and I were watching a TikTok that was talking about all the upcoming video game movies and TV shows because apparently Hollywood's like, oh my god, it's such a gold mine.
Right.
So one of the ones that I know that you'd be interested in, Weary, was apparently there's a Disco Elysium movie on the way.
Oh, yeah, they've been talking about that for a minute. With the absolute disaster that has been like the studio over the last couple the last year and a half. Um I'm not holding my breath. I feel like it will come out at the same time that the Splinter Cell movie comes out.
That's fair. I mean, did you get to watch the Fallout show?
No, but I hear it's good.
It's
Okay.
not bad.
Some of their props they actually had like
Yeah,
Oh, damn.
I
That's
thought
really
was
cool.
cool.
because that's
Very
all they got to
nice.
do. Like literally, just for any video game property, movie, whatever, get
Cosplayers have
cosplayers
already
involved.
made the costumes and they've done it better.
Like just get cosplayers. They'll be like, hey, your work will be in a movie. We'll pay you a good price, and you're gonna have a good time.
You do this to me.
Uh,
What did I
I'm I'm I'm
You
do?
I'm
deserve a
in it
win.
to win it.
Uh,
Jump in. And then like, Jesus, all right, Weary's just in it to win it today.
please.
My head's in the game. It's okay. I'll win this, and then I'll lose every subsequent thing.
That's fair. What else is on that list? The God of War movie, or was it a TV show?
I don't know. I don't know anything about because
Well, that and Amazon is like in charge of a lot of these projects, which is concerning.
well,
It could go one of two ways. They did pretty okay with the
Yeah.
Fallout series. Or the Fallout show, not
yeah, it's hard to say. Like it might be fine. It might be terrible. It could really truly could go either way.
Now, are we okay? Am I allowed to talk spoilers for The Last of Us, or is it
I
still
I
like?
I genuinely don't care. I know the story of the games, and I don't care for it.
I mean,
So.
I was about to say,
Well,
are we
everybody's
ready?
always so paranoid about spoilers. I still know little to nothing about it.
All I know is that Joel dies at the beginning of Last of Us 2, and I don't know if I'm ready to see Pedro Pascal's head being beat open.
Cowardice. You gotta lean into it.
Spoilers for a game that's been out for 2-3 years. It has to be more than 3 years because I remember it won Game of the Year versus like Ghost of Tsushima when I was at my first job.
Oh, right. Well, I love Ghost of Tsushima, but that's fair. I can go there.
Yeah, no, I'm playing Tsushima right now, and my God, that game has so much shit.
Oh yeah, no, I had bought it on PS4 when it came out, but I'm probably gonna buy it again on PC at some point for the shiny, pretty graphics.
It makes me frustrated because I got the director's edition. Is that what it's called? Yeah, director's cut. So it comes with all the
Oh yeah,
DLC, but every time I boot up the game, because I got it on PS4, every time I boot up the game's like, hey, you want to pay $30 to upgrade to the PS5 version since you are playing on the PS5? And I'm like, no, I'm not paying that.
yeah. You've already got the game.
What do I get? A few extra pixels? I'm already like having to play it through game capture, so the quality's already doo-doo.
You want to play it in 4K and then you downgrade it anyway because you're playing through hard.
God. Oh yeah, that's the other thing. They are making a Ghost of Tsushima movie as well.
Now, see, that makes sense to me. Ghost of Tsushima already feels like it wants to be a movie.
Look, I can appreciate that as soon as the game started, it's like, how do you want this game to look? And one of them was
Kurosawa.
yeah, Kurosawa filter, and I'm like, what do you mean? It was just black and white. I'm like, oh shit, that's cool.
Right? No, it's well, it's black and white, but like they upped like the contrast significantly. Um.
See, I'd be cool with that if it was during cutscenes, not during gameplay.
Oh.
Peanut. Jesus, all right.
I drew it. What do you want me to
I
do?
know. That's why I'm not challenging it. I know you just drew it.
What do you want from me?
Nothing. I want your love and attention. That's all.
Sorry, out.
No, jump in.
Go chill with Cashew.
Um, on a side note, Weary, speaking of Ubisoft, how do you feel about the stupid controversy of Shadows?
Oh, it's Ubisoft. You got to remind me. I don't tend to pay a lot of attention to Ubisoft. It's not directly
So
connected to Splinter Cell.
Assassin's Creed, but ninja and samurai.
Oh, yeah. I do think it's a stupid controversy. Yasuke was a
yeah,
real
Yasuke.
samurai. Yasuke was a real samurai, and like there was an anime about him on Netflix last year.
Okay,
And
but
like,
granted,
Yeah.
that the anime was kind of bad because they added in. It's like, it
They
started
turned
off
him
kind
into a mech.
yeah, it started off kind of cool to where it's like, okay, we're talking about like Yasuke and it being like for realsies, and then like I think halfway through the show, mechs get introduced, and it just ruins the immersion.
I don't know. I was already on board. I might be more on board than I was.
But yeah, just hearing like people complain about it, it's like he's not real, and I'm like, what are you talking about?
Well, it's mostly people saying there were no black samurai. Black people didn't exist in Japan. Like, sir,
Yeah,
do
no,
you need history lessons?
it's just bald-faced racism.
Yeah,
Well, I mean, aren't they also upset about the ninja being a girl? Like,
yeah, they're
it's
upset that
not possible.
they
I don't
wanted
think
her
they
to
care.
be a sexy ninja with like titties bejiggling out, and I'm
That's
just like,
not practical.
It's not practical. It's not keeping with the Ubisoft style. And even though I too am in favor of sexy ninja, there's a time and a place.
because I mean, yeah, if you wanted to go with the argument that Konichi could just be sexy, so like go in and infiltrate whatnot, which would be a thing.
I
Don't
bet
get me
you
wrong,
there will
that
be a
that is a
scene where
thing.
she infiltrates a brothel.
100%. There will be one scene to placate that
Oh yeah,
that want.
or it'll be like a geisha thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Or
like
geisha.
it'll happen. It's just, oh my Jesus, y'all.
That's not me. That's
I
Hawking.
know, but like it's been Peanut,
Take that
it's
up
been
with Wheelchair
Hawking.
Bot.
I am only playing what I can play.
I know, and the AI just pulled that shit out of their ass. So,
Are you angry, little bird?
but yeah, just other than that, I mean, there hasn't been really much in terms of video game news that I can think of. I mean, there was a state of play and Xbox trying to like, hey, we didn't just fire a bunch of our studios.
That's right.
You guys like Hi-Fi Rush, right?
As someone who's a longtime fan of Tango Gameworks, I literally can't talk about that. I'll just get sad.
Yeah,
I have nothing to add. It's just depressing.
Hey, we
I'm
need
just
more of those
glad.
like indie games, right, guys?
Yeah, that was the thing too. That seeing that tweet was so stupid.
Bro, what is your hand?
Yeah, my hand's ass. To where they're just like, we want more award-winning games. Like immediately after they had just dismantled those two studios, and it's like, like Hi-Fi Rush did just win a shit ton of awards
Yeah,
when
it
you
was
did
everyone's
that.
favorite game. The theory that I heard was that they were pitching a sequel and they required more funds to hire more people and talent to make it.
Uh-huh.
And Microsoft saw that and was like, "Nope, no more money. You don't get to exist anymore."
Considering that like a
Well,
lot of the team went to like Elder Scrolls Online, which don't get me wrong, I'm not gonna bash on Elder Scrolls Online and say that's the reason, but it's so annoying that
Don't
like
worry, I know Elder Scrolls fans that will do that.
like I don't know. I can't get myself into an MMO again after doing 14 in college.
Oh God, yeah, there was a window of time.
Yeah, it was a window of time that Crimson and I just played that nonstop. But it was just like after that, I'm just like I can't do this anymore.
Well, it's exhausting. You turn your hobby into a job.
Yeah, and like so I like how bi-weekly I have a group of friends that we do Baldur's Gate 3 uh every other Friday. And two of them are like, "Hey, just so you guys know, we're not going to be available till like mid-July because we're going to be just playing the new expansion for Final Fantasy."
Oh, I see. They're fans of that. Yeah.
Oh yeah, they're hardcore fans. I'm like, "That's fair, but like damn, I'm going to miss Baldur's Gate 3 for like almost a month because of this." But I can't. Oh, fuck you.
you deserve this.
Deserve it? What I
Yeah,
do?
you made me draw so many freaking cards.
Yeah, and
You deserve it. Have fun with it.
Oh, Hawking.
oh yeah, then I forgot there's the Doom sequel coming out.
Oh
Prequel,
yeah,
Doom, prequel. I don't
yeah.
know.
Yeah, it's a prequel.
Well, it's kind of a prequel. My favorite thing about it is that it is the most Quake that Doom has ever been,
Yeah.
which I think is really funny. And I won't complain because I'm a massive Quake fan. I love Quake 1 and 2.
Damn.
Enjoy that.
I forget. Is Doom under Bethesda or is it id? Which is under
It
Bethesda.
yeah, it's under id, which is under Bethesda
I
because
hate that. I hate monopolies so
it's
much.
yeah, like much like talking about the Tango Gameworks situation. I can't dwell on it because I will just become depressed and it will suck.
I mean,
'Cause it
correct me if I'm
sucks.
wrong, but wasn't People Made Dishonored the one that got disbanded as well?
Well, part of them. So there's two studios in Arcane. There's Arcane Lyon and there's Arcane Austin. And
Right.
Arcane Austin, which are also it's the same studio that made Prey 2017. They
Oh yeah. The one there was like, it's the sequel to the other one, right? It's like, no.
which again the whole thing just kind of sucks all around. Um I'm
Hi show.
I'm just sad talking about it. Oh, come on. That was uncalled for.
It's the only thing I could play.
Can I not stack? I cannot stack.
I finally did it! Oh my
You
god!
did it!
Welcome to the winner's circle. I've unlocked a unicorn.
I've
I
unlocked an
unlocked
angry panda.
what looks like the Tennessee football logo.
Go Balls!
Um, on a side note, are you okay, Hawking? Also, I forget. Did I have to unlock the lobby to let real people in, or did
Yeah,
I?
you have to unlock it.
I think you have to.
Okay, well, we're gonna play with Hawking until the. You son of a bitch! I already hate Hawking. Are you excited that well, I mean, it doesn't really matter because like there's been more modding on the Epic Games side, but seeing Star Wars being in Kingdom Hearts, how did that make you feel?
Oh, I haven't. I have. Wait, was that modding or was that actually Kingdom Hearts 4?
Someone did a mod to where Sora fights Darth Vader
It
with
feels
like
inevitable, right?
it's gonna happen,
Like
but
it's like
it's fine. I'll draw.
A
But like I
decent-
saw it, and I'm like, damn, that's some good modding because like they gave Darth Vader like his own custom power set, like a keyblade, everything. It looks weird.
oh yeah. No, it's well, gosh.
What do you mean custom keyblade? Just give the motherfucker a lightsaber.
Well, yeah, like Sora's keyblade was a lightsaber.
Okay.
How about Star Wars Helldivers mod? Wait, that
Someone did,
sounds so
somebody
fucking
did
cool.
somebody did a proto-gen Helldivers mod, and I don't really play enough I don't play enough multiplayer games online, but I've got at least one friend where I'm like, he's gonna now that I know that's a thing, he's really gonna try and like pressure me to get a copy. I can tell.
Well, here's the problem though, is that like since it's a online game, like I don't understand the reasoning why it's frowned upon to mod a multiplayer game, but I'm not doing anything that gives me bonus benefits. I'm just doing a cosmetic mod.
It's probably frowned
Uh,
upon because they don't know if you're sneaking in code that would be beneficial or changing your hitbox with your special custom crap.
That's fair.
I will say it probably only makes a difference for like PvP games. If it's PvE, I I mean, at that point, the only reason to worry about would be a leaderboard. And who does leaderboards in this day and age? Come on.
Yeah, no one. I mean, like it is technically Helldivers is PvE. It's only PvP if you're an asshole.
I mean, is friendly fire on?
Oh yeah, Friendly Fire is
No, I'm
always on.
joking. I'm joking. I'm
Okay, I was
joking.
gonna say it's always turned on. I don't know what you're talking about. God damn it.
Hey.
But yeah, no. I think a Star Wars Helldivers mod sounds like a really nice idea. I don't know what's. I guess it would be you're playing as clone troopers permanently, and then you're fighting against the Trade Federation.
Wasn't that
And
another like movie or series they were working on, like Warhammer? Sorry, my brain.
Oh yeah,
oh
there's
yeah,
Or
yeah, with Cavill. Cavill wants to do
yeah,
a Warhammer TV series on Prime.
yeah. I was gonna say I thought he already got like a contract or something. Prime like that.
Yeah.
Maybe I have bad
No,
information.
no, no.
Maybe
You're
I'm
right. You're
stupid.
right. You're
show
right.
crit,
I'm pretty sure he
show
has
crit
one.
and chat over here bringing down an orbital strike.
Yeah. Look, I like, my friend wants to commit high treason. Up, down, left. I think that's their
Left, right,
combination.
BA, start, select.
All right. Wait, did he? He didn't draw this. You're a liar. You're not a liar. Holy shit. All right.
I will say the game I'm looking forward to. I've been kind of obsessing over this. There's an extraction shooter coming out called the Forever Winter.
Mm.
Come on.
All right.
Um, but the Forever Winter looks very cool. Very big blam vibes.
Big boom.
There was a game. I don't remember what it was called, but it was a survival horror game. That was like Eldritch portals had opened up, and like I forgot what it was called, but it was in early access. I wanted to get in, but I couldn't get in, sadly.
Oh.
But yeah, it was like survival horror. So like think of Ark, but with Eldritch entities like roaming about. And like the boss fight that they showcased was really cool. Jesus AI.
What? No. Bull.
I what? I got 340 points off of that one hand.
I still don't know how they allocate those points.
I don't know either.
It's based
Sounds like
off
it'd
of
be
the
fun.
cards that were still in play.
Give me a second, y'all. I'm gonna pull that up on my other monitor so that way I can figure out what the game is called. Because it's gonna bother me now. But I know this might be in my wish list, if anything.
It's not Remnant, is it?
No, it's not Remnant. Options sort by price? Question mark. Would that be coming soon? Everything.
If you organize it, coming soon usually aggregates near the bottom of my wish list.
Okay, coming soon. So I guess release date then. Yep. Okay, there we go. All right. So let me looking at all the games that are coming out soon that I want to play.
I've got a wish
All
list
of
that's
them?
like 80% coming
Oh,
soon.
I have too many games that I want to play. Like Death Ground, I definitely want to play. That's the dinosaur game.
Oh
You have
yeah,
so
that one
many
looks
games
cool.
that you haven't played.
I know. Civ 7 got announced, and I like that.
Oh, would it be Hunt the Showdown?
Mm-mm. I'm still looking. Let's say, am I gonna get to play eventually? Thank you.
No.
Uh, maybe it's just not here.
I'm just here to suffer.
Oh yeah, that was another game that I saw that was kind of interesting. South of Midnight, the one set in Louisiana.
Oh, I've not looked at that too
Ah.
thoroughly, but I see it. I keep seeing it crop up in my feed.
Yeah, we saw what was it, like a 2-minute gameplay of it, and I like how Peanut mentioned immediately. It was like, I like how the catfish has Mardi Gras beads stuck in its whiskers.
Oh, I
Yeah.
didn't notice that. Oh, that is a fun detail.
But the thing is that like that what bothers me is that
Well, I mean, I
maybe
couldn't even tell it was a catfish at first. I just saw Mardi Gras beads, and I'm like, this is Louisiana.
maybe my eyes were a little fucked up. I found the game, by the way. I'll talk about it here in a second. Uh, but the game combines stop motion animation into its fights.
Mm.
So the frame rate looks really funky, but still looks interesting.
Well, yeah, it's like animating like on halves and stuff, or on
Yeah.
twos and threes.
The game, the survival horror eldritch horror game is called, God damn it, Hawking. And of course he won. The game is called Once Human, by the way.
Once human.
All right, we have to quit so that way I can turn everything else
Oh,
back on.
damn, that does look cool.
And like there was gameplay of it, and it looks really nice. Classic Uno, 7 zeros, jump in, stacking. Yeah, it's right.
Oh, I'm just I'm gonna think by myself. I gotta leave this. I don't
All right,
want
let
to
me
play with a bunch of bots.
invite, and then I'll open the lobby once you two are in. No, I do know that they wanted to make a Hunt Showdown TV series question mark, which don't get me wrong, I like the lore and whatnot for Hunt. I can't play it. I'm so bad at Twitch shooters
Oh yeah.
because the next thing
Would you send me another invite? Mine fell through.
that's fine. Because like
Oh,
that's why I don't like Valorant. That's why I don't like CS:GO. Because
there
like,
we go.
oh, you saw it like a frame of a second of somebody passing through this wall. Good job.
I'm convinced that there need to be more cooperative play. Um,
Oh shit! Someone already
Oh,
popped in, and they're an owl.
I like owls.
you know, I believe this. But there need to be more cooperative play. Extraction shooters.
Yeah. Again, not Twitch shooters. Just like, Jesus. All right, Akrak. Thank you, Peanut.
I just saw a shiny button and I clicked it.
Oh, you know what they need to stop making?
Call of Duty games.
I mean that too, but they need to stop making oh, what's it called? Uh 5v5 uh shooters.
No, you turned all of it on.
Yeah, I turned it back on.
Let the chaos be in.
But yeah,
Oh,
I'm tired of
Kenneth, you
seeing
got a
like
good hand.
I'm tired of seeing 5v5 shooters, especially like 5v5 space shooters because they're always the same. They always play the same.
Oh God, yeah, it's like everything wants to be.
Guys play shooters?
True.
I play
Sorry,
old school shooters. I play boomer shooters.
Yeah, like I play boomer shooters. Like that's the closest I can play, but then it sucks because boomer shooters make me sick.
You know, you can tweak the FOV so it's wider.
I know, but like my brain doesn't comprehend. Oh, you fuckers. All right. My brain doesn't comprehend like what I'm doing, trying to change FOV and such. And I'm like, this looks fine. And then I take a step forward. This doesn't look fine. And then I'm just spinning like 30 minutes trying to fix everything to make it to where I don't throw up. Because that's the
Uh,
only reason why I haven't played Doom or Resident Evil for that matter.
well, I'm
I know.
thinking like in terms of like the original Doom, you'll want to actually download GZ Doom and play with that a little bit. That'll give you some options.
Hmm.
So hang on. So I'm seeing Show Crit. I'm saying that Gray Zone Warfare is a PvE extraction shooter.
Gray Zone Warfare? I haven't heard of that. I'll look it up
I
real quick.
I could be convinced to play a PvE extraction shooter. Because I like the formula of extraction shooters, and I actually know the game you're talking about. It's just I'd like it if it had a slightly stronger personality, but I could be talked into that.
Yeah, I'm looking at it and it looks interesting, but the problem is that like I don't know. Maybe I'm just like I don't want to play real world scenario stuff. Is that weird?
Wait, you just want fantasy?
Yes, I want fantasy. No, we're
Again,
trading hands, Akrak. Give my hand back. And that's both PvP and PvE style, and I played the PvE version. It's fun, but definitely hard. Oh. Well, I guess I'm drawing. Um, but yeah, no, just like I'm fine with playing like that. I am fine being in my little corner of playing single player, cozy, like easy games. The hardest thing I'll play is like a Metroidvania or a Souls-like game, and I play already a million of those.
I'm playing through Dark Souls 3 for the first time right now.
Nice. How do you liking it?
It's good. It's funny. I love Dark Souls 1. It's one of my favorite games. I like Dark Souls 2 thematically and artistically, but the game is miserable to actually play.
Yeah, it is really fucking miserable. By the way, he's got 2 reds.
Good to know.
One of them's a +2, so have fun. Yeah, Dark Souls 3 is really good, and I do enjoy that like it wraps up the Age of Fire storyline really well, especially with all the DLC.
Oh yeah.
Um, the only regret that I have when you get to it is you've played Bloodborne, right?
I have played Bloodborne.
I mean, yeah, you should have played Bloodborne. Um, but can you wait for Bloodborne 2? Aren't we all? I want Bloodborne on PC. I'll buy that shit again.
You heard the recent interview from Hidetaki Miyazaki where he was like, "Yeah, I'd also love to do that." And
Well, so yeah, but Sony's like, we don't want that, which is stupid.
I've heard the theory that the source code was lost when they closed Studio Japan,
Oh,
I'd believe that.
and they
that
literally
makes sense.
they literally can't. And I'm like, that's depressing as hell, but I do believe it.
Bloodborne's hella fun. I like it the way more than Dark Souls personally. I always have. Yeah, that's my
Yeah,
thing about it.
yeah.
I
Um,
mean, if you have the tools to reverse engineer like a copy of the game, that.
Yeah,
but
but that might require them to spend money, and that could make the shareholders upset.
I mean, it not necessarily. Um, I don't know. I feel like if I worked at a place like that, I would already have the code to reverse engineer game just as like a backup copy.
Oh, and so much of games preservation is that developers doing that exact thing.
Yeah,
It's just that the people who run these corporations are
idiots.
they don't have an attention span that lasts longer than 3 months.
have
I
fun with
don't
that.
even think it lasts 3 months.
Bloodborne is a better Dark Souls. Bloodborne has a really solid story and like everything about it's pretty fucking solid. I won't argue with that. It's just that again, I wish that either a sequel, the DLC was even really good too. Like it answered a bunch of stuff, but still left stuff unanswered to where we don't have to worry about it. But I do feel that there could have been something else added. We just have to pray to Sony gods that they want to do something with it. But back to Dark Souls 3. Um, just as a heads up, if you aren't aware, they made an oopsie in the Dark Souls 3 DLC.
What was the oopsie they made in the Dark Souls 3 DLC?
So, I mean, it's not really an oopsie, but it's more of a design situation to where the first Painted World DLC that came out, uh
Yeah, you can
that
get them
one,
very early.
yeah, like that was made after Bloodborne.
I have green
Right.
and yellow and a +2.
Nice. But the problem is that the final boss fight that you have to do in that DLC,
Right.
she is a Bloodborne boss.
I hate you.
I'm sorry, I had no other option.
You hoe.
I have a 0 for you, okay? Listen. Just gotta keep it green.
Well, I mean, I can't fucking play, so.
Well, here you go. You get it's working now. I just played it. Jesus, Matt. What is this?
Welcome to the worst hand you've ever seen.
Is it like all green or something?
It's all yellow. It's all P. There's so
That's
much
right, we
P.
brought back that 6th generation piss filter and we put it entirely in my Uno card deck.
But yeah, like Sister Freda plays like a Bloodborne boss, like speed wise, and it doesn't match with Dark Souls 3 slower movement. So be ready to dodge and have a lot of heals ready.
Well, see, it's funny because like I'm not playing Dark Souls 3. Like I play Dark Souls games very quickly. I don't tend to use a lot of armor.
Oh really?
I tend to keep armor below. Well, if I have armor, it's because I've got the vitality up. But I try and keep make sure that I've got a. Uh, I try to make sure I've got a very limited.
Mac, you got a +2?
I don't have a +2, but if you can keep it on yellow, I
Yeah, I
can.
know, because you have all the piss. The weapon switching is also a great mechanic to it, really open how you fight. Yeah, that's the thing. It's like it had. I'm getting that back. I don't know what you're doing. Um, Bloodborne just had a lot of really good ideas that a lot of games then were like, I want that mechanic. Like the Surge, correct me if I'm wrong, had the weapon switching mechanic. That was a robot one, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was the robot one. The Surge, I wish the Surge played better than it did. Well, actually, Surge 2 played fine. I wish it had less writing in it. It has so much dialogue, it's actively distracting.
Yeah, I think I stopped at, which is bad for me, and I
Oh
hate doing
damn.
that.
Show crits,
Full armor, twin greatsword, strength, dex
yeah,
combo.
you're going
Damn.
for like a what's the word for that? It's oh, Dark Souls 2 had this. God damn, I know what it's called. Oh well, it'll come to me later.
I congratulate anyone who does the Unga Bunga build. The Unga Bunga build
Well,
or
okay, it's
the
got
gut. There's a guts build as well if you want to do that.
every FromSoft game has a guts build. They love Berserk so goddamn much.
Yeah, but then it's just like, do you really want to play the guts build and you just swing Unga Bunga sword and hope that you don't whiff? When you don't whiff, it is satisfying as hell though. I'm here for Twin Bleed. I mean, I will be a bitch and play build bleeds in Elden Ring because I don't want to deal with enemies or boss fights for that matter. Which reminds me, I have to I'm at the dilemma of either replaying Elden Ring from scratch in preparation for the DLC or um playing the DLC on New Game Plus 5.
I had the moment there. I'm like, will Peanut know to take my hand?
No, I wasn't paying attention. I forgot to play to
Yeah,
7.
you were just sitting there and I'm like, all right, cool.
I was just too busy just chilling, looking at birds, man.
Akrak left.
Aw,
We were having fun, my dude. Oh, it's my turn.
their tea kettle boiled over. They needed to take
Yeah.
it off the stove.
But yeah, like I'm ready for the Elden Ring DLC. It's just again that I hate that I have to either suffer with higher difficulty or suffer from ground zero.
Oh, see, it's funny. I tend to actually restart games all the way when I replay them because I feel like I want to try and capture that experience again.
That's fair. Oh, Dusty's being replaced with
Uh,
Akrak's back.
yeah,
No, Akrak's gone.
Just fucking
he
left.
saw it again. It was like, ah, fuck no, I ain't dealing with these motherfuckers.
Not
Oh,
again.
but yeah, like I'm ready for the DLC. It's just a matter of I forgot how much DLC costs because every time I get like a game with DLC, I buy the game with it at the same time. So I don't know what's the going price for DLC nowadays.
Well, and also like Elden Ring,
Isn't it
like
like
they
40
can
bucks?
charge whatever they want for DLC.
That's
So
fair.
like, if they want to charge like full game price, it's like, yeah, all right, I can't be upset with that.
Well,
This
I
came
mean, they
out
give you
2 years
actual
after the full game, and it's
content.
just the size of a full game.
Yeah.
Yeah, that as Peanut said, you and as you both mentioned, you get a full fucking game. So like I'm not gonna complain.
And it's from Soft. You get that or you wait another 10 years for a new game.
That's fair. God, Peanut, what the hell?
Damn.
I
I mean,
win.
you get like no points for that though.
Yeah, I know. 96.
I get the blue saxophone. Let's go. The
Was that
arbitrary
sad?
unlocks in this game make no sense to me. Like everything's just like
You want to
'cause we
customize it, right?
well, the thing is that like Weary said they just got the blue saxophone like 5 games ago, but I'm a higher level than them, so I don't understand what's the point of
I already
like
had it and I got it as a drop, so
yeah. So like, is it random drops? Is it by level ups? Is it by
random.
what you do?
It's
I
random.
have I have the most unhelpful trick hand of all time.
Trick hand?
It's full of shit.
I'm concerned.
I just got garbage.
You should
Oh,
be concerned.
oh well, fuck. All right, I'll draw. Like how the game's lagging. It's like, are you sure you want to draw a +2? I'm like, bitch, does it look like I have a +2? Um, God, I hate what I'm about to have to do.
A +4.
All right, thank you. Well, so I have a +4, but I also have a 0, and the 0 is gonna have to come first, or else they're gonna challenge.
I don't know. It is an AI. They're kind of stupid.
True, they are kind of stupid.
But up to
Or
you
I
if you
just
want to
don't play.
risk it.
I just won't play. It's fine. Play this and play this. But yeah, no, I'm just like sitting here of like, what was the last major AAA game that I played? And other than Ghost of Tsushima and Baldur's Gate, I mean, I wouldn't even consider Baldur's Gate a AAA game. That's a minor studio, Larian Studios. So like, it's not like, what is a AAA game anyway nowadays?
What depends. Some studios have tried to push that price up into the $60 range, but like some studios like Capcom are keeping it around 60. Like every Resident Evil game has been about the same price as the previous Resident Evil game.
Yeah, which it shouldn't be, because I should not be paying $60 for a remake of a game
Uh,
from 30
mm,
years ago.
mm, I'm gonna contest that.
Go
I
ahead.
think I think the Resident Evil 4 remake actually did enough to justify its existence.
Yeah, I was gonna say some of
Okay, fair
the
enough. You got
remakes,
me there.
it's fair because they're like actually redoing code. Meanwhile, Nintendo over here is just, not having
Well,
this
and
bad.
like they're going back and like polishing over some of the weird aesthetic rough spots.
Yeah,
The Resident Evil 4 remake is legitimately. Let me put it this way: the original is a more noteworthy game because of how groundbreaking it was.
Uh-huh.
The remake is just a better game.
I've been meaning to get RE4 remake, but every time that like I have gray budget money, I'm like, you know what? There's a
let me
sale
buy
going on
more
for these other
Yu-Gi-Oh
games.
cards.
Well, yeah, if I'm gonna buy Yu-Gi-Oh cards, if I don't buy that, I'm gonna buy like an indie game that's been on my wish list for so long.
Bought a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
I get it.
Yu-Gi-Oh cards,
Um,
yeah, every time.
I'll say it is well worth it to get a copy of RE4 remake. It
Yeah,
is.
again, when the summer sale comes out 2 weeks from now, I'll look and see what's there. Because like I always have like I'll have a stream of just putting on the Wii Shop music and be like, all right guys, let's go look at the sale and what do we want to add to the stream list for later. When I consider Baldur's Gate 3 a AAA game, yeah, I was about like, is it?
Yeah.
It is?
Oh yeah, absolutely. It's a privately owned studio. It's not publicly traded, but it's absolutely a
And they got money.
yeah.
Tell you that much. That game is a lot.
Peanut.
I got it.
I'm
Another thing
Oh,
sorry, you
come
got a
too.
bad hand.
on. That's a terrible hand.
Another thing too is like I am ready to see what is going to be thrown on the Game of the Year list.
I couldn't begin to tell you. I don't. I'll be honest. I don't really pay much attention to end of the year lists because there's like a very good chance the games that I find the most interesting won't make it.
Like I can probably tell you right now that probably it'll be a nominee for best indie game is Another Crab's Treasure, strictly because of the gameplay and that one song for the first boss fight. And Peanut can attest to that because they have it on repeat.
Wait, which one?
Another Crab's Treasure boss fight music.
Good.
You better
Although I
triple it.
haven't listened to it recently because it's
Hmm.
The beginning of the soundtrack is very slow. It's very pretty, and I understand how it's probably helping the game.
Change it from
But-
red. You don't want it being red.
Okay.
Oh.
But boss music good. Rest of it's slow, and I need good beeps and boops to focus and do.
You put a AAA game, it better have at least 300 plus hours of content. I mean, that's fair.
I don't know. That's a weird criteria. I wouldn't agree with that. I think that like, I mean, because like, oh, I apologize in advance.
Go ahead. I know you just drew it too. Let's go! Challenge that. You know he fucked up. You know he fucked up.
No. He
Wait,
has
he
a
didn't?
wild, a green 8, and a red 1.
Oh, okay. Well,
Not a draw 4 wild, just a normal.
Because like sometimes a game can have hundreds of hours of 300 plus hours of content, but I don't think I've ever gotten 300 hours of content out of any game I own.
I mean, let me look. Like, do I have a game that I've had 300 plus hours in that's not Yu-Gi-Oh?
Stardew?
Let me. I'm pulling
Bloodborne?
up my library. I'm pulling my library. Give me a second. What's happening?
What Bloodborne enough times?
Bloodborne, I have definitely more than 300 hours in. 100%.
But it's not like you played it. I mean, you probably uninstalled it and reinstalled it a couple times.
No, it's just on my PlayStation permanently because I have enough space on that fucker. Because I hardly play it. Adding mod. I mean, if you add mods to a game, is that really like the base game itself that you're complimenting? You're complimenting more the mods, aren't you?
I mean, don't get me wrong, modding's great. I'm a Thief fan. I'm a
I was
Doom
gonna
fan.
say
I
it
get it.
depends, cause like we mod Stardew, but I still love the base game. It doesn't
That's fair.
matter.
Yeah.
Mods make it more convenient and make it look pretty.
But I'm thinking like by that criteria, like The Last of Us wouldn't like qualify
Yeah.
because The Last of Us is like a very linear game. And if you were to play it now, like the online component has been completely stripped out. So that's not
Yeah.
that's like you're paying for a 20-hour game, which is still like that's still very impressive. That's a lot. But there's no getting away from the fact that that's not like 300 hours of gameplay. I don't know. This is actually a very specific bugbear of mine. I'm kind of under the belief that the quality
Yes, I have
of
Uno.
it.
Ah, you won. Good job.
Yeah, I don't
You
know.
want me to get no points?
I'm under the belief that like the quality of a game is not measured in like how long it takes to play it through over and over, but more sort of like how likely it is to stick with you after the fact.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
So to answer your question of like, what are my top 5 games? I can't count VTube Studio because I hate that Steam counts that as a game because I have 3,000 plus hours in VTube Studio, so like that does not count. But my top 5 games, starting from the lowest, is Baldur's Gate 3 for 81 hours, Enter the Gungeon with 87 hours, Civ 6 with 125 hours. No, fucker, god damn it, trying to jump in. Yeah, you can have that. Decline. Where was I? Stardew Valley with 290 hours, and then Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel with 1,065 hours.
The fuck, bro?
Like between Yu-Gi-Oh! And Stardew, it jumps stupidly high for some reason. I don't know what happened. And that's not counting me playing on my phone too. Because I probably put in a couple hundred hours on mobile as well.
What about
That's
League?
League? Oh, we don't talk about that. That's a time and a money sinkhole. Okay, that Yu-Gi-Oh itch. I'm a little itchy for Yu-Gi-Oh. I like my cardboard. I like my anime girls. I think what is like the next I have to play? What am I playing? What am I playing? Oh, it's you.
The panic in your voice.
Well,
What?
okay, so I
Nothing's
I have Uno pulled up on my monitor on the left. It's capturing the game, but whenever I click out of Uno, it like the screen goes away completely. So I'm having to go off of the left hand monitor and it's already got a delay on it, so I didn't know what was happening. VR Chat almost 1,500 hours, Beat Saber almost 400 hours, Skyrim close to 400 hours, Ark close to 300, Baldur's Gate 3 close to 300. I don't know, maybe I just have a disproportionate amount of games that I enjoy, and I just refuse to play anything else.
You have a disproportionate amount of games that you play consistently.
Okay, yeah, but after Baldur's Gate, it's Dead by Daylight with 59, Uno with 45, Golf with Friends with 39, Helldivers with 36, and Lethal Company with 32. Like, everything's around the 20 to 30 hour mark, and then it just jumps. What's the game with the least amount of time, I wonder? The game with the lowest amount of time is Eagle Island Twist with 13 minutes. But that was because I wanted to play it, and something made me like very sick about the game. Like I got nauseous playing it, so I stopped playing it. On a side note, Weary, I do like whenever I know that you have finished playing a game, I get to read an essay about it.
Oh yeah, because that's funny. I do that for me, where it's like I'll play a game and I'm like, ah, yes, okay. I feel like I'm done with this experience, and I feel like I need to like decompress and analyze what I've looked at and really kind of like wrap it up.
You're welcome.
I've wandered into that one.
Let's
But yeah,
see.
no, I'm like, if video games are art and we take them seriously as art, then it's like when I'm done with it, it's important to like actually like break it down and try and like wrap my head around it as art.
Mm.
So I when I write these reviews, it's a way for me to signal to myself like I'm done with the game.
Get all your thoughts out, and I'm.
Exactly.
Cool. Joey said Path of Exile with 4,419 hours. Jesus. Warframe with 3,224 hours. Terraria with 975 hours. Bloons Tower Defense 6 with 949. All right. What is his hand? The fuck is this? With the experience of Terraria and Eternal, a majority of those times are the game being idle. Okay, yeah, that's fair. If the game's idle, do we really count it as we were getting stuff done?
Well, yeah, and like that's
Enjoying.
my point. I'm like, again, like game length is a bad criteria for gauging its value.
That's fair.
And like the term like AAA, AA, etc. That usually refers more to like the budget and resources that go into develop any game than anything else.
Yeah. I
No,
mean,
you're good,
that's
Joey.
normally what I consider is like how much of a budget did they have to actually develop and make the game.
Right. So like Helldivers is not a AAA game because like they don't have access to that money and resources, despite it being what we might think of as AAA quality.
Technically 14 is more than the Steam rating of it because I stopped using Steam in 2021, had about 180 hours by then, but now I can add another 200 or 300 on that.
Goodness
Yeah,
gracious.
well, yeah, that's the thing. It's like, I don't know, when Steam is just like, hey, you can now play this game on Steam. And I'm like, but why? I don't want to. I don't want to play Overwatch 2 on Steam. Which I'm glad I got out of that toxic thing. I was just like, you know what? I don't want to play this anymore. So I just uninstalled that. And I like how I uninstalled it and then just like a bunch of stuff that I wanted in the game is now like being applied. So just like a bunch of buffs for support. So I'm just like, you know what? I don't care anymore. I'm done. Probably actually played Terraria around the time Steam says I've played PoE across every console. I mean, as Show mentioned earlier, I have hundreds of hours in Skyrim. I just don't have it on my Steam profile because I played it on Steam, I played it on Xbox 360, I played it on the Xbox One. I played it on another console, I think, and I think all those times I 100%ed the game because
Yeah,
I hate myself.
I
I was gonna
almost
say
want
you
to
have
check like
problems.
I almost want to check like my game time now because it's like it's it's significantly less impressive, but it's like you notice a trend in my top 5 games very easily. Oh no.
I'm
God, the
helping.
AI has this wonderful hand. Um, and don't get me wrong, like if someone looks at my Steam achievements list, like it's gonna be wonky because like half of them that are 100% completed are Metroidvanias, and the other half is gonna be visual novels because visual novels are very easy to get 100% achievements.
I was gonna say,
But then
I wonder how many hours I have in Audible.
you probably have a lot. You
You
100%
have
Freaking
a
love
probably
that
type,
do.
and that
game.
type is bird.
Yeah.
I mean, I could pull up your list right now while we're waiting. I gotta go to friends, view friends list. Where is Peanut? Peanut, and then view profile.
I mean, I'm not only 100% in like the normal base game. I also 100% in the Christmas holiday
Yeah,
one.
you did the DLC as well.
Yeah. Well, it wasn't like DLC. It was sold as like a separate game.
Okay. Playtime. Okay, so actually you're. Oh, well, I am not at Uno, so it's fine. I won't jump in. Fuck me, I guess. Um. So yeah, your games again, not counting VTube Studio or Stream Avatars. Your number one play. I'll start with number 5. Your
Yeah, my
fifth
number one's
most played
probably
game.
Stardew.
Yeah, it is Stardew. It's number 1. Spoiler. Your fifth most played, which is funny, is For the King, which we've only played like twice.
No, we actually played a full thing through with Crow just off stream.
True.
Yeah.
Then your next one is Civ.
Yeah, because we played a
That's
lot.
easy. Everyone gets
No,
like long Civ
Yeah,
games.
but
I don't like
Peanuts only played Civ with you, me, and Crimson
I
like the
and I
2
only
times.
played and I only played Civ in fucking college, and like I have like Civilizations like in my top 10 games for playtime, despite me knowing nothing about it.
I mean, I'm just ready for Civ 7. Like, I have a friend group now that we consistently play Civ 6 every week. And I like the more I play it, and they're experts in the game. Like one of them just mods the game to put in their own like VTuber and such. And I'm like, how the fuck are you doing this? They're like, oh, I just play a lot of Civ. I'm like, that's not normal, but okay.
Learn some casual coding skills just to make my Civ game better.
Let's see. Back to the Peanut list.
I've got mine pulled up. I put oh damn it.
Uh,
I put
then
my game in windowed mode so I could do that.
yeah. The third most game for Peanut is Golf with Friends with 37 hours. Second is Uno with 45 hours, and then the last one is Stardew Valley with 188 hours.
Yeah,
So you're telling me I should
y'all
play
have
Hot the Boyfriend again? Got it.
Well, yeah,
okay.
I where is Hot
It's
Full
so
Boyfriend?
it's so funny. Y'all have like hundreds of hours in my games, and I'm like, it's more like I play 60 to 70 hours in many games.
I was say
Uh,
I don't normally play more than like I don't play a lot of games.
no, you don't. I am concerned because I am actually not seeing Hot Full Boyfriend on your list of games.
Is
Was it marked
lying
as
to
private,
you.
maybe?
It's not privated, but I mean, you've
It
perfected
might be
it.
because I played your copy.
Oh,
Oh.
true. Which is kind of dumb, but all right.
First of all, how
Uh,
dare you?
I want to learn a game that has like troops and stuff in generals where I can put myself in as a magic general or something. I mean, isn't that every real-time strategy game? You're just God, and that counts. Oh,
Un-
speaking of, they remaking Age of Mythology. That's a throwback to 2000s kids.
Goodness, I'd not thought about that.
But yeah, they're remaking that game. I saw the trailer for that like on TikTok of all things. I'm like, what the fuck? No one talked about this. But like again, who wants to play Age of Mythology in this day and age when you have much better options other than nostalgia?
All right, I've got my top 10 games pulled up here.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, so number 10, Yakuza Kiwami 2 at
I
52
play.
hours.
No, you're not allowed.
Uh,
Just keep reversing.
I've got Mafia 3 at 58.8 hours because hell yeah, New Orleans and hell yeah, killing racists. Gotta love it. I've got Civilization 5 because there's no such thing as a short Civilization game. Dark Souls 2 at 65 hours. Dark Souls Remastered at 69 hours. Nice. Half-Life 2 at 71. Yakuza 0 at 95. Cyberpunk 2077 at 111. Gary's Mod at 137. And Team Fortress 2 at 270.
Huh. Civ 5 over Civ 6. I mean, Civ 5 wasn't bad. I'm not saying any of the Civ games are bad. There are some better mechanics in both, but like a Civ game is a Civ game. We all have fun. We say that we're not going to give each other a jar of bees, but eventually we all resort to jar of bees and nuclear warfare.
You should tell the Zimmerman Telegram story.
I don't know what that is. If I'm not
Oh, that
mistaken.
maybe I remember that. That's the one where I accidentally started a world war.
I don't remember this. This might have been your personal game.
Oh no, you were there for this. So
Was I?
yeah, okay, all right. So this is what happened. It was you, me, Crimson, my roommate, and one of my roommate's friends. We were all in a really big Civ 5 game, right?
Oh, was this the one with I mean, I could just call him out, Nick.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, yep, I remember now. But go ahead and tell the story for everyone else.
So we're all in this, and like I'm not doing terribly well. I think I'm playing as like Venice or something like that.
Yeah, you were.
And I was like, listen, I just want to hold on to the Vatican. That's the only thing important to me in this game. So we're going through. I'm kind of floating around the third or fourth place slot, which is not super unusual. And I get a message from Crimson, who's had a rivalry going with your empire because you were playing the Incas and you were expanding rapidly. And he messages me and he's like, "Hey, listen, I'm thinking like, do you want to like team up against like Gray?" Like, and I have to respond, and I'm like, "Well, hey, listen, my army is made out of rice paper, crispy treats, and sadness. I can't help you on this one." And unbeknownst to me, I accidentally dropped this telegram in the not private feed,
Yep.
and everyone starts freaking out. Weary, what are you talking about? Who whose army are you helping? What's going on here? And I'm like, oh, and next thing you know, less than like a full round later, everyone is at war.
I remember that like I've not scored a single time, by the way, since we have started stream. I just want to point that out. Um, God, just I remember every time that we played Civ. Again, that's the thing about it, Civ 2, is that like everyone's civil at the very beginning, and then like halfway
Everyone's
through, everyone gets
civil at the
antsy.
very beginning.
It's like, yeah, we're gonna be nice, and then like we would make promises to each other. Hey, I'm building the Oracle. Could you not build the Oracle? It's like, yeah, buddy, it's fine. And then like halfway through the game, it's like, I see you're building the Eiffel Tower. Could you fucking not? Why? Because I'm like one turn away. What if I just finish buying it out then, just to piss you off, Peanut?
Sorry, Granddaddy sent a really dumb text, but it's actually kind of funny.
Okay.
This is legal notice. Willie Piggin did Pilly Wiggins
Oh,
wrong.
Billy Wiggins. Yeah.
Is being sued for child support. I'm saying
What?
I don't think he's got any money. Will a stick and a shiny rock do? He's
Okay.
making he's making jokes because his hen hatched Pilly Wiggins' egg.
Okay, let's have some context here.
Anyhow,
So-
I have no idea what you're talking about. I'm
Okay,
lost.
so we adopted a rooster from her grandfather's flock because he got picked on.
He got picked on to
So
the point that he was going blind.
yeah,
Oh no.
so we adopted him. He's
No,
still blind and he's still kind
well,
of stupid,
he's
but
not
we love him anyway.
blind. He can kind of see and get
He
around,
has
but he
a
has
little
one.
cockeyed.
Yeah, he has one good eye.
He has to like tilt his head at an angle to see you. So he's technically
But
blind.
he's really pretty. He's a very pretty rooster,
very
and
pretty.
he's a squishy marshmallow, and he has very little tiny spurs.
But anyway, so what happened was one of our hens, laid eggs, and we don't want babies.
We don't want
But
babies because they're brother and sister, so we're not gonna do that.
Ah, yes.
yes, the incest. So we got rid of some of the eggs to her grandfather who had
Well,
a broody hen.
he came and asked for them because he had a broody hen, and at the time, our hen
Oh,
Bart was sitting on 4 eggs. So we gave him the 4 eggs, and then Bart was still broody and not laying eggs for like a month. And then his hen hatched 2 of Pillywiggin and Bart.
So yes, the context is that our rooster should be paying child support for the eggs that he inseminized. That's the right word? Am I using the right word?
yeah,
Disseminated,
you got it.
sort of.
Look at me using
Close enough.
correct
Now
farming
you should know.
terminology.
Now I will say the word you're looking for specifically is inseminated,
Yeah.
but
Oh,
Yeah.
like
okay.
Close
I'm
enough.
look, it's close enough. Y'all knew what I was talking about. There was a valid attempt. Thank you guys. I appreciate
yeah,
chat.
no, you were close enough. It was good enough for government work.
I don't know about that, Chief.
But yeah. Anyway, um
I
take
can't
this.
get Pillywiggins right. They always say
No,
it wrong.
he always says Willy Piggins, and I'm like, come on, it's
It's so
two
close.
words, two words. You're so close to saying it correctly. Um, but yeah, back to the whole like most played games on Steam and whatnot. Like, I don't know if there was a time to where like I could see PlayStation amount of time, or again like any other console. I guarantee you, I would have hundreds of hours of Kingdom Hearts.
Hey, guess what just came out on Steam?
That's bringing up that point from earlier that like Kingdom Hearts is on Steam now after it's been on Epic for a year or two.
Oh, and how like nobody has like been able like Epic was completely unable to sell it, and now everyone's acting like it's now on PC for the first time.
Well, yeah, because no one wants to buy it on fucking Epic.
Yeah, no, I'm the only person who buys games on Epic, and I don't do it very much if I can help it.
Only
See,
if
here's
it's
the only
free.
reason why I care about Epic Games is because I'm not gonna pull open Epic Games now because it's gonna like freeze my computer because Epic launcher is garbage.
The only game I had there
Jesus,
was dang. Only game I
Peanut
had
with a
there
million plus fours.
only game I had was Fall Guys, and it died. They did an update, and I was supposed to do some steps, and I fucked it up, so now it's just dead.
How many levels is it going to give me? How many levels did I just get there?
I don't know. That was a lot. Um, but yeah, like I have downloaded. I can pull up the free Epic games that have came out for like
How the
you suck.
Why you do this to me?
Self-preservation.
Can't argue with that.
We'll go back to Uno, play this. All right, so here are the games that I've downloaded because again, if y'all didn't know, Epic Games does a free game every Friday. So like
Oh
get on
no.
that shit. Yeah, for now. So get on that shit while you can and then immediately download them and hopefully I don't know if I should install them in case they pull like a licensing thing of like, oh, well you technically don't own it, so it's just gone forever.
Oh, I mean, technically they probably will, but it's like better than nothing, and also their DRM basically doesn't work.
Yeah. Um
Uh,
so yeah, the games that I've downloaded are Deus Ex Mankind Divided. That was back in March 14th to the 21st.
that's a good game.
Thief, which was April 4th to April 11th.
That's not as good a game.
April 11th to the 18th was Ghost Runner.
Everybody really likes that one.
May 2nd to May 9th was Cat Quest 2. May 9th to the 16th was Circus Electrique. May 16th to the 23rd was Dragon Age Inquisition Game of the Year Edition.
Oh yeah, forgot
Um,
about that.
then I skipped May 23rd and the 30th and May 30th and June 6th, but I got the last week, which was June 6th, June 13th, was Marvel's Midnight Suns. So like that's 6 games that I've gotten just for free. And I think that's fantastic. But again, they might just, revoke that in the future. And then they do it for like I can't jump into time. when Christmas time comes around. They just like do a game every day, isn't it?
Basically, it's like the 12 days of Christmas.
Epic is still basically held aloft by Fortnite money alone. I'd be shocked if they weren't bleeding money on the store on free games. No, they are 100% making money only from Fortnite, which is crazy considering, but like,
Well, to be fair, they're gonna have a hard time beating out Steam unless they do something crazy like give out free games at a loss.
Yeah.
Because everybody's just used to Steam, and Steam hasn't treated anyone absolutely terribly to the point that they just want to up and leave.
yeah.
Right. Steam has problems, but they're not egregious.
Yeah.
But yeah, getting to as you mentioned,
Oh, that just made me think of the Microsoft
what Microsoft shit?
screenshot bullshit.
Oh,
Ugh.
it's gone now, right? They took that out.
So they didn't take it out, but you have to opt in to use it.
Hmm.
But I'm pretty sure anyone that already had Windows 11 installed and like
Was just automatically
it was
opted.
already enabled, I'm pretty sure they just had them automatically opted in. I would not be
Well,
surprised.
kind of. You need to have the right hardware specifications too, because I'm on Windows 11, and so I was really worried about that. But it's like you need to have a very specific set of AMD software.
Yeah.
Steam is mostly just annoying. The Steam controls in particular because they do not work. Steam controls? What do you mean Steam controls? I know like Steam always likes to. Every time you click, it's the thing on. Let me do my turn first before I fuck this up. Oh, controller support.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah. It's better than it used to be. It's better. It's still not great, but it is better than it used to be.
What I want to see Steam do is make it to where you can play their games on Linux.
That'd be nice.
That'd be great. I don't see that happening anytime soon, but that'd be nice.
I just wish that they would make it happen because I would 100% drop Windows and go to Linux. If not for, I just want to play my games.
I don't know what it's like. It's a button on the Steam page. You click it, and it like goes into like this big blue screen, and it has all your games in like a different format.
Oh, big. What is it? Big window, big screen.
Yeah, I hate clicking that button by accident because then like your computer just shuts down as it tries to load all of the assets.
Oh, it's so bad.
And I'm like, please, I click a button by accident. I don't want it. And then like it takes forever to get out. AI, why?
I was like, please don't take my hand.
Well, the AI is about to switch it with everybody because they have a blue 0.
Oh no.
No, they're not.
Okay, well, there's still it's inevitable here. Unless Weird's got something to change it, because I ain't got shit to change it either. You fucker. You actually did not play it.
It took one look and was like, no, I want this hand.
I hate that so much that the AI. I don't know if they updated the AI to be smart or what, but I feel like it's fucking with me at this point. Thank you for the heads
Yeah, that's the move to make.
You know what I'm surprised that I haven't gotten a DMCA warning about?
Hmm.
So when I upload my VODs to YouTube, and with YouTube being fucking finicky on music and sound bites and everything, there's two things that I had. Actually, two things now. So one, I have a redeem called "You're a Loser," and it plays the first opening lines of "You're a Loser, Baby" from Hasbin Hotel.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say from Beck for a minute. Okay.
No, but again, that's Amazon Prime, so I'm thinking that Amazon Prime's gonna like throw me a DMCA notice when that because Rainer comes in and I want to say it's Rainer who comes in and plays it every time I boot up stream. Yep, there it is, and it even has the image too from the show.
Well, to be fair, Amazon also
Oh, they probably don't care.
less. Well, I mean, they probably still kind of care, but they don't care as much.
And my Headpats redeem uses the Super Mario. It's a song from the Super Mario from the SNES era. So it's like 8 seconds of a song playing. I'm surprised that Nintendo's not trying to kill me.
They would if they knew.
True.
Don't tell them. Hey,
mean,
you're not legally hosting emulation software, so they won't come for you.
true.
Yeah, they're
Look,
not after your shit to steal it.
so here's
It's
the
not
other
the
thing
Breath of the
too.
Wild music.
Like, I feel bad because like we were talking about, emulation and whatnot and remakes, and Nintendo over here being like, "Hey, so we're gonna give you the N64 emulators that are just doo doo garbage quality, but we're gonna remake Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door because we know our fan base will kill us if we don't remake it properly."
I mean, they still fucked it up.
I mean, yeah, the frame rate's still kind of bad.
Considering that N64 did it better, that's just
No, that was GameCube.
okay. Yeah, great. GameCube did it better. Wow.
Yeah, the GameCube playing Thousand Year Door at 60 frames, but the Switch can't do 60 frames is kind of whack. I don't understand that.
They quit caring about optimizing their code.
I'm taking a gamble on this.
Well, why would you?
Because I didn't think,
Internet.
and I just acted. Anyway,
Anyway, shit.
Woo!
it doesn't matter.
Ooh.
Well,
You're
yeah,
about to fucking win
it
because I
literally
didn't
does
use my
not matter.
goddamn brain.
No!
Oh,
Wait,
big
no,
mega.
not you. Yay!
Keep it going, keep it going.
No!
Mac, you know what to
go.
do.
No, you don't. You don't know what to do. You don't know what to do.
Mac, please, is right there. Mac.
I know goddamn well what I'm doing.
That's fair. That's fair. Gotta run through the store. Okay, show. Nintendo's okay
Oh
with that. And
no,
by the
he's
way,
going
have
to
you seen
get
God
milk.
people?
He's
damn
never
it.
gonna come back.
Have you seen people selling art using the word from Me World? Yeah, and Unya. Okay,
Oh yeah,
so
I've been seeing that.
I've seen that.
What?
Okay, so Peanut. So because Musky Wusky was sussy wussy and liked porn tweets,
Yeah.
and so like likes are private now. The
Oh
new
yeah.
Twitter meta is to post a picture from the Wii U. Cause did you ever see it on the Wii U messaging boards? You could have like it's a little guy that says yeah or unya.
No.
Okay, yeah, you didn't have internet, so you didn't get to experience that
Yeah,
part
I
of
was like, Chase
life.
had a Wii U, but we had very limited access to the internet, and
Okay,
he
so
always
like
used it to play Brawl.
back then you could have like if someone made a post, you could have like a little picture icon that was a dude like giving a thumbs up saying yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was a thing. And so now the meta is that people are just taking that picture and like redrawing over it with OCs or whatever and saying yeah and unya to show someone that they like the post. And so people are
Right.
selling that. And so I'm assuming Rainer is mentioning that because Nintendo's getting upset about it.
I
But here,
mean, they added to it, so
I mean, it's
technically
work.
not copyright.
Yeah, it's legally a work of parody at that point.
Yep.
but
Nintendo
then
can get as upset as they want.
keep it
Well,
going,
what's
keep it going.
funny is like art copyright isn't a thing in Japan, so is it just Nintendo US or are they mad that their brand image is being used for not Nintendo stuff?
Who knows at this point?
But like kind of a funny thing to be upset about. But okay, bro.
But I like the thing is that confuses me is that maybe I'm stupid. Maybe I haven't updated Twitter, so like I don't. Oh, it's all right. The
God damn,
AI,
the AI's on fire today.
I know. Um, but I can still see people who like my tweet. So like, is it supposed to be to where you can't go to someone's page and look at their likes, or is it just supposed to be likes are generally just gone?
You can't
You
go to
can look at your
someone's
likes. You can't look at anybody else's likes. So like you could like whatever you want, and you would be the only one who can view them. I think TweetDeck still
Dude,
makes it
I jumped
viewable,
it.
but
Ugh.
like uh, but it's a pain. Also, yeah, no, they jump in sometimes it just doesn't work.
Yeah, I hate that jump in always has like also a different key every fucking time.
Well, I use the click thing, so it's foolproof. Bullshit. Bullshit.
But I mean, as funny as it is, I'm just gonna be like, look, I will continue liking, I'll continue retweeting just to show my support for people. It's just that I could care less about posting the yeah and unyeah that I like this because it messes with the media page so bad because you just see nothing in your media page but yeahs over and over and over.
Basically.
I don't know. I kind of like
Uh,
that.
I mean, it's fun, but if you do art on Twitter, it's a nightmare. Ask me how I know.
True. True. I
Yeah,
can
because you
see
want to
that.
showcase your art pages and it's just or
Yeah,
your
because
Instead of
exhibit.
people
I want
seeing.
people looking at my kobolds and my kangaroo girl, and I don't want them necessarily looking at a wall of yeah and yeah.
But I like how every time there's an update to the health side that is Twitter, um, people just go out and like meme it out and just make it either miserable or just stupid.
Well,
And
I
usually
mean,
it's both.
I don't think Twitter's ever really gonna recover from
Oh no.
Musk.
No, he
He fired everyone. Like you can't
he's
fix
fired
that.
everyone. He's sunk the sun. Like he basically ended something like a decade of social media sort of like supremacy. The fact that he was able to do that, like in such a short time span, is impressive. It really speaks to the man's incompetence.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know what he's gonna do about Tesla because now they actually have competition. So it's gonna die pretty fucking fast.
Yeah, well, the joys of venture capital is that your value as a company is completely divorced from reality.
Even if you undo literally anything and fire Muskrat into the moon, Twitter is still screwed at this point. Yeah, it's fine. Like the thing is though is that like what sucks is that Threads and Blue Sky still has so much time to go before they're good
Well, they're
enough to like
having to catch up to what Twitter once was because
yeah.
that's a lot of work and a lot of development, and it
Right.
takes time and skills.
Yeah, and I'm not about to drop everything. I'm not about to drop Twitter just because Twitter is like the easiest way to market yourself. And it sucks that that's the easiest way to do it. But there's
Right.
no alternative at the moment.
As someone who really likes God, Instagram's frustrating because on one hand your stuff has more longevity, but on the other hand it's only useful if you do art, and as an art site it's still not good.
Well, they're also using your art now to train their own AI.
Oh, I know. It's why I glaze and nightshade everything nowadays. I'm like, if you want to use my data, you better be okay with the fact that I'm gonna like keep throwing poison data in.
Do it. Do it.
Oh
Fuck
yeah,
'em up.
Do it.
literally everything I've posted for the last like 3 months has all been like glazed and nightshaded.
Well, I just hate that my okay, so I do have a gray Instagram account, and it was just mostly for reposting TikToks on it. But originally it was connected to my gray Facebook page, which again you would do the cross promotion on one, it would post to the other. But for some fucking reason, I cannot undo it to where it is my Instagram gray page is connected to my personal Facebook page that I don't use, by the way. So I didn't realize that it was posting Gray content on my main Facebook page until my cousin texted me and was like, "Hey Gray, are you okay? Like, what are you talking about going to doctor's appointments?" It's because I had posted on a schedule update that I had like a full week of like doctor's appointments. So I couldn't really stream that week, and I was like, "What do you mean? What are you talking about? How do you know?" And she was like, "Well, you posted something about it on your like a schedule for like you're streaming something." I'm like, "Oh shit." Hi, yeah, you're not supposed to know about that. You're not supposed to know about my second life here.
Well, I mean, wasn't your dad also concerned about it?
Yeah, he was. And I was just like, y'all shouldn't know about this. I will tell y'all about my health problems whenever I know more about my health problems.
Yeah, like both of your parents were upset. Of like, why didn't you say anything? I don't know. Why didn't you take me to a doctor as a kid?
Um, which on a side note, Weary, just again, not trying to dox or anything. I think isn't it mid-July or is it late July when we have to go see Weary? We'll be in town to see
Hmm?
Weary if we want to.
Oh, that'll be early July.
Early July?
Uh,
Yeah, well, I mean, just let me know. Like,
the 16th.
I don't. Okay, cool. I was about to say I don't think I'll have any plans going on.
Oh,
Uh,
dang it.
How did you call Uno but you have 3 cards?
Because I pressed it before I clicked the thing.
Cool.
Yeah.
I'm impressed. That's a
Yeah,
cool effect.
it's stuck on Uno on our screen.
Oh, oops. Great.
But yeah,
Hey,
so
Gray, I have bad news.
yeah, I figured you win. So yeah, it just sucks because like back to the Instagram thing, I can't unlink the Gray Instagram page to my personal Facebook page. It won't relink to the Gray Facebook page.
I mean,
So
Yeah,
I just
no,
I just
that
stopped using it.
I just hate
no, I
everything
will
about their
say
parent company.
if you use the Meta Business Manager, you can like dictate which of the two platforms it'll go to, so it only goes to one and not the other.
That's fair, but here's the thing too: is
Well, it's a
like
pain. I get it.
already manage the Acorn & Company Instagram page and the Acorn & Company Facebook page, and I mean, I haven't touched my Familiar Wayside cosplay account. I don't know if I want to like ditch Familiar Wayside or not.
Well,
Like,
it's got nostalgia. I get it.
it's got nostalgia, and don't get me wrong, I love my cosplay page, but like, I don't know if I want to rebrand with the name because the name is kind of just like I came up with the name on a whim, but I don't know what to call it now at this point.
I mean, I would keep mine.
No,
Familiar
yours
Gray
is fine.
side.
Familiar Gray Side. Listen, I've done so many Gray cosplays at this point. I could. But I don't know. It's just a matter of handling all the social media pages just gets draining.
Gray uncensored. Sorry.
I
It's
still say Gray's cat boudoir, but I'm fucking French.
Gray Boudoir.
I'm still saying that was a good name and you should have taken it.
Why is my 7 highlighted?
I don't see shit.
I was holding a
Uh,
7 and it was just like it's like play the 7. I'm like, it's
oh,
a green. Oh, because it's green, that's why.
well, and it does that sometimes. I don't know why.
Oh, you.
But yeah, it's just eh. We'll I'll cross the bridge of doing cosplay. Hi, that's a very familiar hand, isn't it, Peanut?
Yeah.
I'll cross the bridge of reviving the cosplay page whenever. Just
Well,
eh.
I mean, we've also moved somewhere it's kind of difficult.
Yeah, it's kind of difficult for me to do most of my cosplays. I mean, I have offered uh when I hit certain percentages on the Ko-Fi donations that I do cosplays. Okay, AI.
Damn. Fuck.
Like when I hit so many when I hit percentages of donations, we'll do like I have a cosplay from a Ferris from ReZero. I have 2 maid outfits. So like there are options. It's just a matter of, you know, I have to get motivation to actually do the cosplay.
I probably have some soccer gear somewhere if you want to do a blue lock cosplay.
I do not want to do blue. Why can't I click? It's red. You fucker. Let me click. Okay, fine. I can't click anything.
Clickety clack.
I hate that. It said it was red, and I had a red 6, and it refused to let me click the red 6. Okay. Fuck me, I guess.
I'll let you play.
Oh, thank you. Uh-oh.
There you go.
I don't like how this is going. Okay,
I
fine.
like how it's going a lot. Fuck the bot.
Oh.
It had this coming.
Ugh.
You monster frisbee.
Look, choices had to be made. They were not good choices. You don't want it.
Be worse. Bitch.
Yeah, it's pretty bad, ain't it? Doesn't he have a reverse? Yeah. I miss our friend Akpark, whatever his name was.
Can't even remember his name.
Arcoric?
Aardvark?
No, not quite.
They called him Akrak.
Oh my god.
Someday my turn will come. Oh, it's now.
I mean, he doesn't have greed.
Sure about that?
It's another green reverse.
Yeah, see, I was right. They don't have green.
That makes two of us.
That makes 3 of us.
Got one more green. Then it will be all 4 of us.
Man, less green than America's energy infrastructure.
Let's go! Chaos!
You don't want that hand.
Yeah, I don't
Oh,
want this hand.
gee, this is odd.
You don't
Odd.
really want that hand either, but it's better.
Here you go.
Alright, you know what? Sure.
Have another
Alright.
2. A different kind of
Alright.
2.
Wow, my situation hasn't changed at all.
Nope, neither is mine. Let's go! Let me play.
I was mashing the A key furiously trying
God
to get
damn
that
it.
to work. Aww.
Only one I had. Sorry.
No, it's okay.
Just so you know, the AI has 2 blues. Oh, I can't call Uno and jump in at the same time, you fucker.
I mean, I was gonna call.
Well, I didn't
Unfortunate.
know.
I feel like the game is against. Why? Why did you do more blue?
Because I like blue!
You hoe!
Like how I've been screaming and like the Conyers have like not cared that I've been screaming.
I don't know what their problem was yesterday.
I don't know.
Angie.
Very angry.
Yeah.
Riveting.
I could play, that would be great.
Oh, here we go. I'm sorry, but
That's fine. I know you just drew that. I'm not going to challenge because this hand's doo-doo water.
yeah. You could
I could
challenge and
get
get more cards.
That's fair, but I don't want to do that.
You know what? I respect that.
Let's say how many more yellows you got before you run out?
Enough.
I'm out.
Well, it's gonna be unfortunate here in a second. Bless. Let's go.
No. Oh shit.
No
Fuck!
fucking shot.
Well, I disliked
Okay.
that.
Oh, I couldn't do that again if I tried.
What is this hand? The fuck?
You know, I'm curious. I want to look it up how
Oh.
much it costs. I know it's gonna cost like an arm and a fucking leg. Um, yeah, I gotta draw. I know. I don't have any cards. I'm sorry.
What are you looking up?
Using the gray budget to buy summertime rendering before it goes away. Well, that's why I want to see how much they cost per book.
I thought it was like 30. 6 of
Apparently, there's
them.
a Barnes
What's-
and Noble collection.
What's summertime rendering?
Good anime that Hulu killed.
The fucking greatest murder mystery anime that came out like 2 years ago.
Ah.
And Hulu killed it. Murder.
Yeah, that
Butchered.
checks out.
My
Modern
child.
streaming.
It was so sad because, like, again, it was one of those where, like, we were watching weekly. Because, again, it's a murder mystery.
No, we didn't. We
About...
binged it in like 3 days.
Did we binge it?
Yes.
And then we watched it 12 times.
I mean, I would. That shit was good.
So it's the whole concept of the idea is that it's an island that has rumors of like shadow doppelgangers, and so it becomes a whole like who done it, who's the shadow person, and who's real. And the main gimmick is the main character can time travel whenever he dies.
Oh.
But only so
So-
far back in time.
So every time that he dies, the time limit gets shorter and shorter. So like at the beginning, it's like a day and a half, but then like near the end of the show, it's only like a minute, and then
Oh,
seconds.
that's really cool, actually.
So like I won't spoil anymore. It's really fucking good. If you can find a place to watch it, feel free to do so. But it used to be on Hulu, but then they took it down after the summer because they're like, yeah, it was a
Aw.
summer anime, so like we take it out after summer, right?
Well, I thought it was more of like it wasn't getting as many views.
I don't know, maybe.
But to me, that's fucking stupid. You already own it. You didn't sell it to somebody else. What the hell, man? But also, you
Again.
can't buy a copy because they own it and they won't print copies.
Corporate brainworms every time.
Like,
God.
I would pay them money if they would let me.
Listen, I can't stress this enough. Corporate brainworms.
I've been watching Higurashi recently because of a friend's recommendation. It's good. Higurashi's really good. And then you watch the newest series that came out, and it undoes literally everything that happened. And it makes me frustrated.
Undoes. Not undoes, undoes.
Undoes. It undoes everything that was established of 20 years of lore. It's like, you know what? What if we said fuck you to the lore?
Is Higurashi the one where it's like the kids murdering each other?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
But the
I haven't
ending
seen it
was so
myself.
fucking stupid.
Okay, let's not spoil it for Joey because Joey hasn't watched it. But it's like the original was pretty good. And like again, I read the manga like all the way through first when it was being released, and that shit like had me flipping through the pages, getting upset at like the twists and turns, and
Well,
I
I
was
mean-
so happy when the mystery was solved.
I was so upset with the newest one that I caught on, like, just a little bit before it did the big reveal, and I was like, are you fucking kidding me? Really? Really? That's your reason.
But back to Summertime Rendering. It's really good. Peanut and I found the manga was at Barnes and Noble.
Yep.
And we really want it, but the problem is
Big
that
old
it's done
books.
it's big, but it's done by Udon Entertainment, which is a publisher that's mainly known for like very extravagant anime art books.
And they're probably not
So,
going to do reprints or drop
yeah,
the
they're not going to do
price.
reprints, and it's going to be a arm and a leg. And I just checked, and they're $19.99 a piece.
Okay, not as bad as I was
Jiminy
thinking.
Christmas.
Yeah.
Well,
But they're big. They're like 2 or 3 mangas worth.
Oh, I lied. For some fucking reason, like the prices change. What the hell?
I was gonna say, I could have sworn when we picked it up and looked at it, it was like $30 a book.
Number one. Okay, hold up. Do my turn first. Blue. So
Fuck you.
book 1 is $20. Book 2 is $20. Book 3 is 20. Book 4 is a different price. I don't know why. I can't find it. But number 5 is 25. Number 6 is 25.
4 is
Oh,
probably
number 4 is 25. So they changed the price from book 4 onward.
probably because they know at that point you want to finish the series. You're gonna pay it.
But yeah, like Summertime Rendings's a really good, like, take Steins Gate but add more cultish mystery to it.
Yeah. Good shit.
And I already love Steins Gate, so like I was in on it. I've seen parts of Iwahime. I doubt it would surprise me at that much at this point. That's fair.
But I have to be the +4 kind. Oh yeah.
Now another show that
Damn.
another show that Hulu decided to fucking shaft was Go Go Loser Ranger, which is so good. I'm reading it right
That
now. And
opening.
have you heard the concept of Go Go Loser Ranger, Weary?
No, I can't say I have.
Okay, Power
Power Rangers
Rangers
are evil.
are evil, and they've been
Oh,
lying to the public for years. So,
huh.
like, every Saturday, Big Bad comes down from their spaceship, and they televise and they market. They do all of the commercialism crap with Power Ranger shenanigans, and it turns out that they killed the aliens. By the way, this is episode 1, by the way. So no, I'm sorry if you guys are ready for it, but it literally happens in episode 1. They killed the leader of the alien group, and the Power Rangers were like, "Oh shit, well, we made a lot of money when we were trying to kill y'all. So like, do you mind if we just like keep this going and we won't eradicate the rest of your species?" And so it's one grunt from the alien force. It's like, you know what? Fuck this. I hate being killed by everybody. I want to actually live my life. But the intro is really fucking good. The intro, actually,
Well, I mean, first off, it's catchy and it's fucking great. And
yeah,
then you read the lyrics and it's like, oh, that's fucked up, but it goes so well.
the lyrics are like actually part of the show's lore, and I like it when shows do that.
But also, dude, the song is also fantastic. I like him.
Yeah, I'll find it right quick and I'll send it over to you your way.
Sure.
Back to Uno, call it. I can stack, you fucker. I hate so much.
Wow, that went about as badly as it could go.
Thanks for the free win.
It's fine. I just couldn't do anything about it. There you go.
All right, it's gonna be really exciting. I'm gonna see if I can't play a hand really quick, and then I'm gonna go run to go refill my coffee. All right, there's that. Don't do anything crazy. I need coffee.
Reverse. Don't actually, please.
No, I'm gonna wait till like the last second to play.
Wait now.
I can wait. I can wait.
Oh, I could skip him. Stays blue.
Go for it. Just wait till the last second.
Yeah.
There's a lot of older stuff I haven't gotten around to because I see cool new stuff faster and I get around to watching, playing, reading it. That's fair. That has been the situation with Peanut and I.
Best use of a skip.
Yeah, just trying to help you out there.
Appreciate it. You have coffee, Bolt's gratitude.
Oh, sorry.
Fuck
This.
no!
Well, I mean, you're drawing.
I don't have yellow. I would not have used that so early if I did. Oh,
I don't
your
think-
funeral.
Oh no! I knew you didn't. This is part of a strategy I'm trying.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I'll draw last second. Or no, you're back. Are you back?
I'm
Yeah.
back.
Okay. I don't know if like you were just screaming into your mic.
No. Listen, my apartment is. There's too much distance between my computer and my kitchen.
Hmm.
Challenge. Oh
Um,
my god.
But yeah, Peanut and I just finished because like we're trying to watch all of the older shows that came out like seasons and years ago.
Yeah, we were
Um,
behind. We
yeah.
haven't had Crunchyroll in like 3 years.
Yeah, so I think the last show that we finished was Welcome to the NHK, which came out in like 2005.
Yeah, but I mean, I didn't start watching anime until 2016. So I
Yeah,
was
but like
rightfully
I wanted to
behind.
watch it, and it's not a bad show. It's a commentary on
I think the manga ending would be more fitting.
yeah.
Not necessarily good.
If you want to watch Welcome to the NHK, it is depressing, just a heads up. But it does talk about the impact of early 2000s internet on NEET and otaku culture and how that can fuck you up really bad.
Sorry, which was this again?
Welcome to the NHK.
Oh, okay. I don't know. For whatever reason, I thought you might have been talking about Serial Lane.
I want to watch Lane. I want to show Peanut Lane because I only watched like the first couple episodes, but
It's
that
not on
was
Crunchyroll,
part of
isn't it?
Funimation.
Yeah.
Nope, it was part of Funimation, and then they forgot to transfer it over.
Yep, that makes sense. Tracks.
They
I
just
hate
refused
monopolies.
to do it.
Hate it so much.
But right now we're watching Metallic Rouge, which is super. It's annoying.
What the fuck
Because
happened? Did I miss something? Was there like an after episode thing for after the credits? Nope, nope, you missed
no,
nothing.
because
It just
we have
fucking
everything on
skips shit.
autoplay. Everything, like, we just have Crunchyroll just autoplay the next episode. Does not skip the intro, does not skip the outro, and it just like, oh yeah, you missed out on these two characters interacting, and someone died.
Also, they 100% use AI on their closed captions because it's so
Oh, that
bad. It is so
Weary,
bad.
Weary, have you seen my takes on Crunchyroll's AI for subtitles?
I've not, but I imagine they're similar to mine.
What did it use for the
I used it for an intro, and it was for the Phoenix Wright intro.
Yeah, wasn't it like my testicles something?
Yeah, my testicles. It's something my testicles, and I was like,
Yeah.
what?
Ah, I see they got Larry to do the captioning.
That was another show that we
If
like
something
finished.
smells, it's probably the butts.
Everything I hear about Crunchyroll is worse. Crunchyroll started off really well,
They
and
sold out to
then
Sony and Sony sucks.
yeah,
Yeah, Sony fucks everything up.
Yep. Yep. That was the mistake.
like just monopolies in general just are fucking
Yeah?
stupid because again, I call it
Oh.
like I
Yes.
want to watch summertime rendering anytime I want, but I can't. Hello?
I called Uno! What the fuck game?
But
Bitch, you're
can't
cheating.
because Hulu was like, we're gonna get rid of that shit. And because the Japanese market did not really think that summertime rendering didn't do too well in the Blu-ray sales, they're not gonna transfer it over to America because then they'd have to find a distributor for America. And since it's under Disney/Hulu, Disney would have to be the one to distribute the Blu-ray, and they're not gonna do that shit.
Everything I hear about that makes me want to be violently ill.
Yep.
Like that's the other thing is like people want the Chainsaw Man Blu-rays, but the Blu-rays didn't sell too well in Japan. And again, that would be a Crunchyroll thing, so you'd
Do
have to
you know how
beg
much
Crunchyroll.
money they would make here, though? Like,
Well, here's the thing: is
oh.
like I kind of want to go back to Barnes and Noble just to buy it. Apparently, Weary, they had 2 copies of the Chainsaw Man OST on vinyl.
Whoa! Wait, but Chainsaw Man is huge. By what metric is it not doing bad? It's like the most popular show on TV right now.
They're
It's the most
going
popular
off
show.
the metrics of sales in Japan. So it didn't sell well in Japan. So they don't want to bring it over here because they see it as a risk. But that is a terrible metric to go by considering how much it blew up here. Like, you could make shit tons of money because Americans like that shit. It's
Yeah,
a
they
different
fucking love
market.
it. That's
Fucking
Yeah,
wild.
so it's annoying how
Corporate brain rot.
corporate brain rot of like, Jesus, all right, good job. To where it's annoying that you can't do anything. Like, I want to support the media. I want to get more of the media. I want to own it, but you aren't allowed to own anything.
Can I just say, before AI, everyone thought software as a service was like such a good idea, which is all the subscription bullshit. But like early on,
it's
I was
always
like,
been bad. It's always been bad.
well, I mean, everybody I knew was like, oh yeah, it's great. You could just pay for it for a month and then you can get rid of it and just use it whenever you want to. And I'm like, no, that's a terrible plan. I hate all of that. I don't want anything as a service. I want to own my stuff. I pay you money. I want to own it.
Peanut, I can't tell you how vindicating it is to hear someone else say this because for like a year I had a group of friends telling me that like Xbox Game Pass was a good idea, and I felt like the only sane man in the room going like, hey, it's not though.
Well, I mean, it used to be like online games, you didn't have to pay a subscription service to play online. You still don't
Yeah.
if you play on PC, but like if you
Right.
pick a console, you will be paying subscription money monthly, which is so stupid.
It's bullshit. Thank you, 6th generation.
But then also the argument of, well, they need money too. And I'm like, please.
They make
they're
money.
Yeah, they're getting money. They need to fucking like suck it up and like pay their C-suite less.
Yes.
C-suite employees are a parasite. They're awful.
Okay, what I think is funny is AI could actually replace all of C-suite guys' jobs like super easily at this point, but they're like, no, not like that.
Joey, we'll catch up with you later. Peace.
Yeah, sorry, I've been muting myself. Talk to Joey in chat whenever we start going on.
You're
stuff.
good.
Sorry.
You're good.
No, it's okay. It's okay. I didn't want to interrupt you guys in the middle of talking to them. So, but yeah,
I was about to say,
Joey was. Huh?
Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say Joey was just they wanted to stop. They had to leave before they would go on the rant about anime distribution, which
Yeah.
is totally it's fucked. Like shit's fucked, and I hate it because I'm a physical media enjoyer, and not having the ability to get physical media hurts me.
Well, I mean, like, there's no reason not to, other than they know that they can control you more with subscription stuff if they just don't sell it.
Right. And so it becomes this thing where it's this constant battle to have not just a little bit of money, but all of the money, which is not sustainable. Oh, man.
You know, there had to be a zero in there somewhere. I was counting on it. I'm sorry.
Say it, Weary. Say it. Look at the
What am
numbers.
Nice.
Give it to me.
It's a 6 and a 9. No! Give me the sex numbers back.
Yeah, I get to play the sex numbers.
No! They're my sex numbers, you fiend. Oh, you don't even play the 6. You don't even meet me halfway.
I can't meet you halfway. I can't play both. Uh-oh.
Yeah, but if you played the 6, I would have had a better time.
Oh, that's fair. Let's go. Gray finally wins a match.
God.
Oh, wait, I won a match beforehand. Let's go. Oh, shit. I got
Oh,
5.
damn. It just took the power of sex numbers. There you have it.
But yeah, like Hulu just I as much as I hate Crunchyroll, I hate Hulu more because Crunchyroll will hold on to the license till they fucking like just die. But Hulu is if it's not a big name, I don't want it. Like
Yeah, they take it off and still own it. Like, bro.
Yeah. Like they still have the license. Well, I mean, Bleach is still releasing episodes, if I'm not mistaken. But like, they wouldn't get rid of that shit. But they got rid of
They
Summertime
might.
Rendering, and they got rid of Zom 100. They got rid of
Okay, but Zom 100 chilled out to literally everyone.
That's fair. They got rid of Heavenly Delusion, which is stupid because season 2 is definitely coming, but they got rid of it.
Bruh!
So
That is...
I don't understand.
That
Yeah,
moves.
it makes me no. I have no idea what's going on.
I
with that
question
one.
if Disney actually wants to get into anime stuff, or if they just, like,
They
don't.
want the money.
Well, they want
Well,
the money, but they keep, like, shooting themselves in the foot. They don't promote
Oh,
any of it if they have it.
forgot. Yeah, they had Undead Unluck as well, and then that got shafted. And then they had Sandland, which was,
Jesus.
That's
they were
that's Toriyama. Come on.
yeah, they didn't even advertise Sandland, by the way.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they don't
That was a
advertise.
slam dunk.
They don't advertise anything, and then if it doesn't get enough views, they take it down. Even if it's like definitely getting another season,
Wait,
like
no.
Heavenly Delusions is
Uno.
like,
I hit the fucking Uno.
but it's like
Sorry.
they want to fuck themselves over. Of just like, oh yeah, we want to get in this anime game thing, but then those aren't doing the good numbers like our actual Disney properties, so we're just gonna like take it off. We're
Yeah,
not gonna
so
promote anything. We're
so
not
the
gonna.
thing is, Sandland came out on Hulu the same month that Toriyama died. So people were like, "Holy shit, that's like your best time to do it." Granted, that is kind of like shitty to use his death to promote the show and to promote the service and be like, "Hey, by the way, you get to watch a cool show that he worked on. Sorry that he's died. Rest in peace." But then they just didn't advertise it at all. The only anime advertisement that they have done on the Hulu page is on the French page for Bleach.
Well, I mean,
And
you
there's only
also
one.
have like isn't it like some kind of head of animation over at Hulu or something that's like promoting on his own personal page?
Yeah,
Just
the
like,
head of
please.
animation of Hulu is like, "Hey, I want to release a dub of Go Go Loser Ranger, but they won't let me."
Yeah.
So like again, it's his whole
Would
personal
so be
Twitter,
worth it.
but yeah, they just won't let him do it, which is super annoying.
An endless pursuit of the bottom dollar is going to be the death of all of us.
Yeah. Or no, you wanna know what kind of made me upset at work one time? We have to do so many like knowledge shares, so we were told to like go learn stuff and then like make a presentation on it and then present it to everybody else we work with. Really weird, dumb, school-ish thing to do, but okay. Somebody did a presentation on banking as a service and trying to say that we should pay somebody else to process all our banking stuff. And I'm like, it's just more software as a service. Why the fuck would we do that?
it's because the as a service looks good to shareholders and investors, despite
We
the
don't.
fact that like
It's a
I
credit
know.
union.
I mean, I get that. Yeah,
We have
obviously,
no
but like
shareholders or investors.
right, but the person who's making this claim has like bought into that like cult. And so they're going to continue to act foolishly as a result of that.
Well, what's funny is that they're the paranoid IT guy that doesn't want to give out their data to anybody. And was
Is he
actively fighting a project manager on using Zelle because Zelle will demand your information from the banking institution even if you don't sign up to use Zelle.
Well, this man's a couple candies short of a pinata.
I mean, he's one of the nicer to deal with coworkers I have. He's not the old man that showed porn while in a meeting, so
Okay, hang on, back up. Okay, I demand context.
so we used to be on Agile, which was a bad plan because we don't actually make products and releases. It's we work tickets.
Okay,
So just bad system. We've changed, it's gotten a little bit better. But we used to have this rotation thing where we in the morning we'd have a 15-minute stand-up meeting, even though we were all at our computers, where we just said, what did we do yesterday? What are we doing today? And what impediments do we have keeping us from completing work? So every week we'd have a different quote unquote scrum master that would run these meetings. And one
okay.
time he was doing it and working from home, and apparently he had just been watching porn on his work computer and showed the wrong screen and window on complete accident. He said, oops, well, you weren't supposed to see that. And I'm like, my God,
Fuck.
why? Why would you do that?
Well, I was about to say, that sounds like grounds for an HR complaint.
We just all laughed and brushed it off. At least he wasn't actively playing it with sound, because God, that would have been so fucking funny.
Well, I commend all of you on handling it like adults.
Well, again, we just see it as, it's a crazy old man. It's fine. Maybe he'll retire. Maybe. But I mean, it's also not like he does absolutely terrible work. If he did terrible work, then I'd be like, yeah, I'll go to HR. But I mean, he's never said anything like rude or sexist, so I'm like, the one time. Cool.
But I'm trying to think of what other else like we have been watching as of late. I mean, as I said, we're doing Metallic Rouge, and I'm fine with it. It's what if
You're not
you made
fine
an
with it. You wanted to drop it when we were like three
I was
episodes from
no,
finishing.
I wanted to drop it. And we were like at the very like when it skipped so much shit. I had no idea what was happening.
That was like 3 episodes from the end.
That's fair. Yeah, 3 episodes from the end. That's the thing. It's like it just skipped everything. We at the end of the episode with them being like, "We're gonna be best friends, and I won't ever betray you." And then the next
Skip.
episode literally starts with them fighting. Someone died in the middle of it. But
Record
Weary,
games.
take the Metallic Rouge is what if you made an anime version of Blade Runner?
Okay, there was a few of those.
Okay, well, when I mean you made an anime version of Blade Runner,
You
I
can get
mean
cute anime girls instead.
you get cute anime girls going after rogue AI people
But they are
after a
AI
war.
people.
So we're treading the line of Blade Runner here. Jesus, all right. So it's not a bad show, but as I said, for some reason they just decided to like skip important context in between episodes because there was like uh one of the bad guys met up with his buddy. They're like, "Well, I'm glad to see you here. We're gonna cause a chaotic time." And then the next episode starts, and the new bad guy that got introduced at the end of the last episode is dead.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is this like a Baccano thing where it's jumping around
Nope.
and hot?
Nope.
Nope.
Nope. Don't go back. That's just how it goes. I think that they probably made a good story, realized that they didn't have enough budget or time to make all of it, and they cut important shit.
But what's even more annoying is it's because
It's an anime original too.
the characters are presented in the intro. So like, you see this guy with cool mech armor and you're like, "Oh cool, I want to see that guy." And then he's the one who died in between episodes that we didn't get to see any context about. So all we know is that he has JoJo stand arm and that's it.
Oh, they killed 2 people before the show even started, and then keep referencing them as like important character development trauma shit.
Yeah.
Is this like based on a light?
Nope. Anime original. It was
That's bad. That's bad storytelling.
Well, here's
Yeah,
the thing
it's awful.
that's frustrating. So it was a anime specifically made to commemorate Studio Bones' 25th anniversary.
Studio Bones, help me. What
The people who made the original Soul Eater, the original FMA, the
Oh,
people who do MHA right now. So
yeah.
like a really fucking good animation studio. And the show looks pretty. It's great. It's just this is what you wanted to commemorate your 25th anniversary with, and you do it with shitty storytelling.
Has the same vibe as Disney locking into its 100th anniversary with
Wish.
yeah.
That was a nightmare. Go ahead.
You don't want that hand.
You don't. I mean, you can give it back if you want.
Okay. No, I think you can have it actually.
Like I have a friend who is under the adage that you can critique something without fully experiencing it. So like,
Sometimes.
well, yeah, like they specifically mentioned that they would never watch SAO, but they're going to just automatically associate it with it being bad because of the public opinion and watching video essays about it instead of going out and watching it themselves.
Well, I
Okay,
mean, I
that's
do that with
different.
games cuz like I'm never going to be able to play shooters. I mean, or at least not for a real long time. So like by the time I get to where I could, I'm like not going to experience Call of Duty or Helldivers or and stuff like that. But I still critique it thinking like, "Oh, hey, well, as a programmer point of view, like it's hard." And they're doing
Well,
good with what they got.
hope you enjoy that hand, Weary.
It's a good hand.
Oh, you don't get that hand no more. Holy shit, that's a good hand too.
Hey, Peanut, enjoy that hand.
Be worse. It could
Oh, no, I'm in danger.
Yeah, but say we're all in danger.
be nice. Oh, well, there goes the nice. Do it again.
All around me are
Damn.
familiar faces, far off places.
Um, but yeah, like you can do that with some
You
media
could do
and
it to a
like
certain extent,
yeah.
but you should be well informed. Oh, wow.
I want that hand back. It's a good hand.
But yeah, the other show that like what else did we binge after or before NHK? Oh, we were Gay
Ichiki
Boys.
Bam Bam.
Yeah, we did Chichiki Bomb Bomb, but the Gay Boy one, Heaven's Official Blessing.
Gay boys!
That one's not bad.
Too
It's
gay for
just
China.
that it's too gay for China.
So we'll
So,
never get another season.
um, then before Heaven's Official Blessing was
I think
Phoenix Wright? Question
I
mark?
thought it was Blue Lock, and then it was Phoenix
Yeah, it was
Wright.
Blue Lock, then Phoenix Wright.
Blue Lock
Which
wasn't
Blue Lock?
bad. I thought it was gonna be a lot worse.
Well, here's the thing: is that Essie and Freya are watching it right now, and Essie was like, "Am I missing something? Does the show get better? Because I feel stupid watching it." And I'm like, "Don't worry,
If you
Pina and I felt the exact same way. It starts out so stupid of a concept, but then it just like it grows on you."
But if anyone's ever played soccer with like a half decent striker, yeah. Yeah, they kind of nailed it. There's never a nice person that's also a good striker. They're all kind of assholes.
Have you heard of the show Blue Lock, Weary?
Nah.
So it's a show about soccer, but the premise is that the guy who establishes the Blue Lock program is like we want the best striker in Japan, so that way we can actually win a World Cup. And so we're gonna make everyone who is enrolled in the Blue Lock program to go through rigorous mental and physical training, to where you are just gonna be a broken person, but you're gonna be the best fucking striker we ever have.
Well,
That
it's not
sounds like
even
what you-
necessarily broken person. It's we want you to be an asshole. We want you to be like the best of the best, make all the goals, be an asshole. But also learn how to work together. The goal is to win.
But yeah, it's a good show. It's just like it's one of those shows where like you can't take seriously because it's also a sports anime, but like the show is just so serious about it all. It's like, damn, I could care less, but you're making it you're screaming so much that I do care.
I got really tired of the monologuing.
Well, that's what happens with sports anime. You should know this by now.
I haven't watched that many sports anime. I watched like Free, but that was also forever ago, and Gay Boys instead of just monologue.
I mean, you could watch Haikyuu, and then they always go like, "Senpai, I hope you're watching above me," and then they're like, "Senpai's not dead. Senpai's in college."
I
struggling to get
tried.
into
I
Japan."
honestly tried to watch Haikyuu. I couldn't get through 2 episodes. I died.
From the sounds of it, so did Senpai in college.
God, like the other thing too is like we need to. So we're trying to go through the DVD anime that I have that Peanut hasn't got a chance to watch, and we still need to watch Bakano, but it just sucks that like we, only have DVD quality of Bakano, and it's never gonna get a Blu-ray release.
You know, at least you got a copy.
I was gonna
That's
say,
true.
I'm not that upset with DVD quality. You're more of a little bitch about it.
I mean, you want to know how much a Bakano DVD costs? Individually, I think they cost
200.
like they cost $50 to do
Oh.
like the ye olde days of 4 episodes on a disc.
Hey, you can make your own
Basically,
copies.
because
You wanna learn how
I
to
wanted
burn
to get a copy of
CDs?
Bakano, and I've just not been able to because it's expensive.
Well, yeah, anime gets stupid. Oh, you are.
You fell into my trap.
There's some good stuff in that hand.
Yeah, well, weary.
Oh,
never
no!
mind. So the bot has a. Well, never mind. The bot did have a single red. No longer that.
I mean, we could buy a CD burner and
True, true.
I'd be down. I want to learn how to pirate things.
Oh, it's so worth it.
I want.
I mean, at this point, honestly, yes, that's gonna be the only way you can manage to get stuff. Fuck the corporation. Done with this.
The corporations deserve every bad thing that happens to them.
Not wrong. But yeah, like, what sucks too is like, I can no longer. I don't think you can get it anymore, if I'm not mistaken, because they never made a Blu-ray release of the original FMA. And
Oh yeah, you have to pirate it. It's literally not available anywhere.
yeah, and so I have, which is even more
DVDs.
annoying, right?
Oh yeah, because the original FMA is still good. It's different, but it's good.
I have
It got really weird at
two-
the end.
I have 2
Yeah.
different releases of the original FMA. So I have the first release edition of it, which was a kind of special edition back in the day, where it came with art books and the anime itself. But this was also back in the day when they did part 1, season 1 part 1, season 1 part 2. And so it got mixed up, and then they did another re-release when Funimation rebranded themselves the second time before the final one. And so that one is a whole different box, but I had to get part 1 and part 2 of that box because the episode distribution was different from the original first release of it. So I have like 4 different copies of multiple episodes because of release differences. It makes me so frustrated that I can't get like a consistent release.
Yeah.
And they're not different quality. They're just like, we just want to release different box art and then put different episodes on different discs and just fuck your whole collection up.
I'm just happy you got Avatar the Last. I don't think you'll ever be able.
Yeah, that one was easy. That one was just, I think I just found it at Walmart, and I'm like, I'll just grab this now because I know it's gonna be fucking gone. Just sucks that the first, I think it's the whole first season of Avatar is in
Isn't it 4x2?
it's
Or
it's
four?
yeah, it's in a shitty quality. It's in the TV aspect ratio,
Yeah.
which is so fucking weird. And then it's also even worse. Let me play. Thank you.
Al did not like that.
He did not like that. It's also annoying because it's like they did a screen grab from Nickelodeon because it would also have all of season 1 has all of the behind the scenes notes that pop up at the bottom of the screen.
I mean, they probably did. They probably lost their.
Don't we love media preservation?
I wouldn't be surprised. You love when you start off having to draw a card? No, don't do this to me.
Draw again.
Uh...
Look, I didn't put
Cards
draw.
for the card god.
I didn't put on draw to play. I at least took mercy on us.
Thank you.
I can't do that and every other rule. That would fucking kill me. But yeah, just
I swear to God. Son of a bitch.
I need red. Shut up.
No, fuck you. They have all red.
No,
Bitch.
there's a variety in there.
You hoe.
Love you too. But yeah, there's just like not a lot of
How
like
dare you?
I want to get more. Okay, fine. I want to buy more anime on physical media, but less and less is coming out that I'm actually able to buy. I think the next anime that I have to buy is
How
Ghost
dare
Stories
you?
because I really want Ghost Stories.
Oh, you know you can watch all the ghost stories on YouTube.
Yeah, you can watch it all on YouTube, you can watch it all on Prime, but I want the physical copy.
I want,
Oh, I see what you
yes.
mean.
I want the physical copy of that too.
I want the physical copy of the dove that can do no wrong.
The
God,
dub you'll never get again.
I love everything about that. Where they knew they weren't gonna get a release otherwise, and so they were just like, "Hey,
So worth it.
how about like we just do whatever we want? Yeah, whatever. We just need to find another market."
Oh, I forgot you're dyslexic. Is you homework? Is you good? Like
Oh,
I
well,
know
I guess he's
I-
not racist.
A lot
Huh?
of my favorite quotes are really bad.
Yeah, but we
like
can't
I
really
don't want to quote the stuff that I like.
Right.
for those
It's
who have
funny,
watched
but
it,
God, it's so wrong.
for those who have watched it, if you're watching the VOD, if you're watching the stream live, like let me know your favorite Ghost Stories
Ow.
dub moment in the comment or in chat. I want to see if everyone does the same fucking quote, which I know you will. We all know the quote.
It's like one of the first few episodes. Come on.
Okay, so I do have one question. Oh, well, god damn it. All right, Peanut, you can win this one.
Really?
Yeah, you can win it. Never mind, I lied.
Fucking liar.
Maybe you understand the reference, Weary, but it's when they run to a police station and the dude character goes, "Put the donut down, Serpico."
Oh, Serpico was the name of like I want to say it was the name of a cop from like an '80s like no, not '80s, probably like a '70s cop show.
Okay, I was want to say like I'm pretty sure it's a reference that you would get, but I was just like,
Yeah,
it's
and I'm a
funny
little
because it
kid,
comes
man.
out of
Falls over.
nowhere.
Serpico. I want the record to reflect my D&D group quotes that exact line along with like a handful of others every single session. It's that when someone does something insulting, calling them a monster frisbee.
A monster frisbee?
At one point, someone in the show, it's like the little kid like messed up. It's like, how dare you, you monster frisbee!
I mean, I have used a reference to where there is a ghost character in Dead by Daylight, and no one likes playing against her because she's very OP, and the people who play her are usually like tryhards. So if you play her, you're a bitch. She's a ghost, so every time we go
She's
against
a
her,
ghost and a bitch.
yeah, we're like, she's a ghost and a bitch.
God, Ghost Stories is so good.
It's so good, but yeah,
I
like,
really like the unhinged Christianity quotes too. It's just
Have you accepted Jesus as your savior?
no, I'm Jewish. Peanut, how do you like that hand?
it's a hand.
It's a hand. We're both gonna suffer unless
Yep.
Snow wants to be. You fucker! Thank you. What was that?
Ah!
No, no,
Let
no,
me
please,
have this.
no, no.
Yes. Thank you.
That was a noise. Oh my
That was a
goodness.
noise. I was
That-
like, you good?
That's one for the real.
You create frustration.
Clip that, chat.
But it just sucks because like I remember, again, speaking of monopolies and fucking monopolies, so there was a website called
Oh.
Right Stuff, and Right Stuff was a pretty good like sales site for pretty much anything you wanted, anime, manga, whatever you wanted. And they would do like some crazy Christmas sales. Like I remember that's how I got a lot of my manga because I could get because they would do it in bundles. Like you can go be like, hey, do you want Hunter x Hunter volumes 1 through 20 for like $80? And more normally the books are $9 a piece, so you're getting a stupid good deal. But apparently during the Sony acquisition, Crunchyroll also bought out Right Stuff. And so whenever you try to go to the Right Stuff store, it redirects to the Crunchyroll store, and they don't do those kind of deals anymore.
We can't have anything nice. There's
And,
nothing nice left.
and
Oh.
so because of that, I
We
also
need better
had it.
anti-monopoly laws because like that should be illegal.
I had told Right Stuff, hey, I would like to get an email whenever you have stuff in stock, and that's how I would, I'd beg Peanut, be like, hey, this stuff just got in stock on store, can I have it? And I couldn't do it now because when they got bought out, all of my reminders got taken away, so I had to use the Crunchyroll store reminder because that's the only place that you can buy ghost stories now. Because you used to be able to buy it on Amazon, but they won't let you buy it anymore.
Do you know what I bet? I'm willing to bet you could find a good 4K rip if you were looking to go look for a torrent.
Probably. Peanut.
I need to learn how to do that. Again, at this point, I'm going to have to learn how to pirate.
It's
Everything.
it's well worth it. I don't do a lot of piracy, but I tend to I won't say I necessarily pirate games that are no longer available via like any kind of like digital platform. I might do that a little bit, perhaps, possibly, allegedly.
Well, I mean, like, I don't understand like Nintendo that went down and took down all the ROMs of their games and like they won't even offer them it through their subscription service. So like go download it, play the game. The aftermarket is shit. And it's not like you can go buy a legitimate copy unless you want to pay hundreds of dollars. So, pirating.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's kind of getting to the point where it's the same thing with nearly lost media.
Yeah, like that's why
Fuck
I'm
'em.
glad that I can get manga so far, still physical media.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like, manga sales have gone up, so, like, you actually have a lot more options.
Yeah.
Not that bad. And that's the thing, is, like, I'm willing to go pay for the manga instead of trying to pirate it or download it somewhere.
Right. If you give me the option to pay for something or buy it legally, I'm gonna take that opportunity. But if you take it from me, I'm gonna steal shit, and I'm not gonna feel bad about it.
Why are we losing money? You would have money if you let me give you money. I am willing to give you this. That's just the whole thing about.
Take my
Fuck.
money! No.
I don't want your dirty money. What do you mean you don't want my money?
Well, yeah, because like the bottom line is this is what happens when you appeal to shareholders because corporations make their money not based on individual sales but on speculative capital, which is where that money is coming in, and so it sucks for everybody else.
Like, here's another property that I wish that I could have. Because that's the other thing too. Is like when Funimation went under. Don't get me wrong. Funimation prices for Blu-rays was outrageous. Because they were still under the mentality of being 2005, to where I'm going to pay for season 1 part 1, season 1 part 2, and then half a year later I'm going to release the complete series for the same price. But when Funimation got taken down, a lot of their shop got taken with it. And so Crunchyroll's like, yeah, so we are going to allow you to buy the same stuff from the store as if it was Funimation, but at the same time, we're going to say it's not the same thing. For instance, like I wanted to get the newest season of Higurashi that came out because I already have the first 2 original seasons. So I wanted to, complete the series. But they have only released part 1 of that season, and they don't plan to release part 2 of it. Because it was, again, during Funimation's rule when part 1 came out, and part 2 came out during the Crunchyroll reign, and they won't do that. Because Crunchyroll refuses to also make Blu-rays of shows unless they are going to be surefire hits.
Oh, the whole thing's borked. Hey, listen, it's time to return to anime's 80s and 90s roots of downloading and distributing rips.
Yeah, you go into like you see it at the flea market, you see it at the movie rental store.
Or again, like you pirate a copy, you download it. Hey, download it, upload that copy onto like a disc, get it onto like a hard drive and a backup. I don't know.
The good old days of, is this the actual episode where Goku beats Frieza, or is this another clip of Bill Clinton saying, I did not have sexual affairs with that woman? That is a LimeWire reference, if anyone remembers that shit.
Oh, I've not thought about LimeWire in ages.
I remember that was like the thing. It'd be like, oh, cool, I wanted to get All American Rejects. And then it was just like, nope, that's porn. Or, oops, my computer is borked.
Yeah, my
Remember, if it ends in .exe,
yeah, but tell a 10-year-old what the fuck a .exe file is, and they're not gonna know it, especially in the year of our Lord 2004.
I was gonna say, I never got to experience LimeWire. I think my dad used it to pirate a copy of Kung Fu Panda.
Yeah, I remember you telling me that.
Yeah, but my mom, instead of using the internet, she just had a friend that would buy everything, and her friend was like, yeah, I'll just like burn you a copy, don't worry about it. So
oh
like we
god,
had so many random just CDs
yes.
with random songs, but it was always like fucking
I was
great.
that person. Me and my friends would make mixtapes for each other.
For sure, in our age
God,
here, I have CDs in my car that still
yes.
have my own my own songs that I put on the CD, and then I remember my dad like begged me to teach him how to do it so that way he could have classics on a CD, so that way he just have his own favorite songs. I'm like, I'll show you, and then I showed him, and he didn't understand a lick of it. And
Yeah,
I'm
that
like, well,
sounds
I'm not
about
gonna,
right.
yeah, I'm not gonna show you again because that shit takes forever to do. I'll just make it for you.
Buy an external CD drive just to make.
No,
Actually, I
I
just
do
got a
like.
CD reader through work that someone was giving away. I need to see if I've got a compatible port for it.
I'm trying to
If you
remember
don't,
because
I want to try it.
I'll
it
hold
was
on to it.
it was back when. Hello, thank you. It was back when I after doing so many burn to CDs, after doing so many lime wires, I find and it was back when the YouTube to MP3 actually worked like consistently well, and it wasn't viruses or it, like borked your computer up.
You know,
I
I'm
was
gonna
about to
see if
say,
I can make one of those. Cause like trying to do them online is shit.
you can use VLC player.
Oh, true.
Now, I will say using VLC player is a pain in the rear, but it is doable.
Well, I
Um,
mean, you can make your own like script to do that, and I think depending on how much I want to get into it, I could probably get it to.
but I remember I want to say once I learned how LimeWire worked, I was able to download so many anime soundtracks. Like I remember I downloaded the full Code Geass soundtrack, the full Bakano soundtrack, which that was fucking great. Um, here you go, Peanut. You need to win a couple matches.
Bitch, give it
Well, feel
back.
free. Yeah, give it back. Give my hand back. It's fine.
Take it again.
Well, that's all up to Snow. Okay, well, snow fucked me there. So, but yeah, no, I just had like a bunch of still. Oh, and then like using YouTube MP3 to get Vocaloid songs. That's what I did too. That really shows my age, because good lord, because this is back before iTunes
Oh,
actually had like good copies of songs. They would be like, "Oh, you want this anime opening? Well, we can. The best we could do is someone doing a cover of it, and it's a really bad cover of it."
you wanna know something? Do you all guys want more bad stuff?
Mm, Go on.
I think the answer is no, but I can't stop you.
So YouTube doesn't like ad blockers, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So the way they load in ads right now is it's on the user side, right? So
right.
the way ad blockers work is it checks the time, and if the time isn't matching up, then it knows it's an ad and it gets rid of it. What YouTube's thinking about doing is figuring out a way to inject the ad from the server side. They can't do that no more. It'd just be part of the video for you. Then unskippable ads
Oh,
But
permanently.
yeah,
that's
you say that, but then it's gonna be
I
the
feel
people
like
who want.
somebody's gonna figure it out how
Yeah,
to
that's the
like
thing. It's
get it
like
out of here
people who
yeah.
want
anyway.
free shit. I don't want to pay for YouTube Premium, so I'm going to figure out how to do that, and I'm going to put it for free on the browser extension.
Well, I mean, everybody normally uses the uBlock origin with Firefox, so like that normally gets updated pretty quickly after YouTube changes how they do ads.
Yeah, Weary, I got to know what is your browser of choice?
Well, because of work-related reasons, I wind up using Chrome. Firefox is like unarguably better, but
But it doesn't have the Chrome
Chrome's
stuff, the Chrome
well,
extensions,
it doesn't have the Chrome stuff,
Chromium.
but it's one of those things where it's like it's good enough for what I need it to do.
That's fair.
And I upgraded my PC, it's pretty good, so it's like while I probably could spare more RAM, like nothing I do is gonna demonstrably slow my computer down unless I really mess up. I can handle ray tracing, so
I just don't use Chrome out of like hatred.
no, I think that's not only reasonable, I think that is incredibly appropriate.
I finally get to play.
But also at work, we um Chromium's in like everything, so we're having to use Chrome and
Basically.
Edge. Not allowed to use
Yeah.
Firefox.
I will say I do sometimes it's so funny. I wouldn't have chosen a Mac for work, but they gave me one. So sometimes I use Safari to so I've got multiple applications for separate logins, but that's just a convenience thing. I don't like Apple.
I don't either. I finally got Gray to get an Android phone.
Oh, thank goodness. Gray, you'll be much happier. Your Android will
I
last
know
longer and do more.
I've had this Android phone for like
What,
2.5
2 years now?
years
Yeah.
now. Yeah,
Yeah.
and it's
I
not
mean,
bad.
I've had my Android since pre-pandemic and it's still working for me.
Yeah, again, the only reason why I keep my iPhone is because I use it for editing purposes.
But you also use it for Master Duel because Master
Yeah,
Duel runs slow on Android, which is
which is
just they need to fix their code.
Oh, yeah.
oh, I had a yellow 9. It's fine. But yeah, if I can if if VTube Studio and Master Duel worked fine on Android, I would 100% ditch the iPhone. But until that happens, I'm stuck with it, which isn't a bad thing. It's just a matter of having to explain to people
I might get a
my
worse.
editing process and how my brain works. I've returned so good. I won. I won a match. I'm good. I'm smart.
A couple.
Have I won a couple? I thought I won a 500-point match.
No, you've won a few.
Have I?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's been a few.
My brain's turned to mush.
Yeah, I can tell.
Let's
Bravo.
goo indeed.
Let's go.
No,
Yellow.
you monster frisbee.
The
Lello.
other color.
Go Lello.
Why are you obsessed with piss?
I like pee.
Listen, just because widget is yellow doesn't mean I want yellow.
Clipped. Bet.
Apparently, when I tried to clip a thing earlier, I got an error.
Ugh.
Works.
Why blue?
I only have 2 colors. That is one of the 2.
How about you didn't? Well, shit. Wait, why are you calling blue? I'm challenging that
Oh,
shit.
no, on that.
I was about to say. Stop highlighting my.
AI was trying to pull some shit there.
Yeah, I want to say they actually did update the AI to be smarter.
I don't know, because, like, AI still kind of sucks, not gonna lie.
Oh yeah, it sometimes sucks. Out of context clips are the best clips. I mean, was it out of context? I do not know. I haven't had water since we started the stream, so maybe I'm just like dehydrated at this point.
I've
Gray.
only had a second cup of coffee.
Gray doesn't need coffee. Don't encourage her.
I need.
Addicted to
I
caffeine.
Drink
really
the
need-
water.
Okay, well, can you go slow?
Okay, I'm waiting.
Oh, fucking.
Peanut. Supposed to say peanut. No time is running out.
I was doing it on purpose.
Ah, oh, I see. I'm dumb.
So Gray
Don't
will
mind
go
me.
get water.
Ah. All right. I will also go slow.
Better hurry, Gray. Gregory, go to Gray's chat and spam her with hydrates. You like 20.
I'm back. Wow. I'm genuinely fucked here. Fine. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Thanks, AI. Oh, Grogy, thanks for the water. After I got water, I've been drinking water the entire time. What are you guys talking about?
You should be drinking water.
I've already drank a whole 24-ounce thing of water. Come on, Gray. Get with the program.
I'm sorry. I meant to get water before we started, and then I just never got water.
This is why you about pass out on a daily basis. Come on.
That's fine.
No, it's
Let's
not.
No. See, I'm the caffeine bold. I'm the one who needs to become a hydra bold.
Complaining about getting headaches, probably because you didn't drink no freaking water.
Be your true barista cat. Yeah, that's right. Encourage me to drink more coffee.
No, she does not need coffee. She needs water. And Gatorade, apparently. Some with salt.
Oh, let's not talk about salt. There's a running joke with friends about giving me a salt lick, and I still don't know where that came from.
I mean, Gray Abouts needs one. I don't know what up with Gray, but it seems like unless she drink electrolytes on the regular, she get woozy and about passes out if she stands up.
Hence why I'm going to doctor.
I have suspicions of what it might be. But no confirmation.
You know what's a show that I want to get a physical copy of, but I know I'm not going to be able to?
Hmm.
First of all, challenge that shit. I think you're a fucking liar. I was right. is Dunmeshi
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that checks out.
because it's on Netflix. And
Looks
knowing
sucks.
them,
Great.
they're gonna
Great.
be a fucking. I'm playing. I had to think. Knowing them, they're gonna be a bastard and be like, never. The only thing we're gonna release on physical media is Stranger Things, and people still watch Stranger Things, right?
Oh, holy cow. Dude, you good?
I'm very good.
Adventure Time.
No,
Listen,
no, you have to stop snow. Snow is
It's
snow
okay.
is so
Change it to
dangerous.
blue. Change it to blue. Or that works too.
oh wow. Oh
Yeah.
wow.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We're just gonna fight over this hand now.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Give it up.
People still watch Stranger Things. I checked out last season, and that's when we last had Netflix. I know if Peanut still had Netflix, they would probably have binged it already. If the
I
new
gotta
season's
watch the
out,
first few episodes.
you did.
Yeah, before Netflix died on my phone.
So wait, did they? Is it done?
Yeah, at this point
I think
probably.
there's one season left to go, right?
I don't know because the last time that I watched it was when bad guy had caused the tremors in our world. That is the last I watched. So I have no idea if they've gone beyond that. Um, but as Show mentioned, Adventure Time, anything that was from the Cartoon Network era, you're never gonna get on Blu-ray because that's HBO Max and or Time Warner, and Time Warner hates animation for some reason.
Because I use it as a tax write-off.
Do I get to play?
No,
Oh, apparently not. Nobody does.
like I'm just glad that I was able to get Gravity Falls, all things considered, on Blu-ray before that got taken down
Oh yeah.
because they were like, "Nope, I don't want to do it." All right, I know you have a red one. You, I almost threw up there. I was trying to talk at the same time as burping. It did not work for me.
Oh, all right. Yo, I think I've got till the end of this round that we're on.
That's fine.
And then I do need to actually go do some errands.
That's fine.
That is
I need
totally
food.
fine. Um, but I guess we need to do our usual like, what upcoming movies are you excited for? Uh, Alien looks pretty nice. I'm ready
Alien
for
looks
that.
good. I really want to go watch Furiosa, but I think it's going to be out of theaters by the time I have the opportunity.
I think Tina and I were waiting for like the parents guide for that one because
Yeah.
being
Oh,
Mad Max, there this the possibility of it, being little on the essay side.
There's one thing
oh,
I
sure.
don't do, and that's essay and those.
Fair enough.
So I mean, other than that, that'd be a movie to go watch. Deadpool Wolverine, I don't mind going to watch. It's going to be one of those movies that I would like to watch when it is when all the kiddos are at school, but since it comes out in July, that is not going to be the case.
Should not be kiddos in the theater.
There's going to be
Ways of
kiddos at the theater.
ways
It
of
is, but it
kindness
makes
look
me
good.
upset.
Um, Honestly, I think that's really it that's coming out, right? Unless I'm mistaken.
I'm trying to think if there's like an animated film or something that has my attention, but I don't.
Oh, speaking of animated films, did you see that
What about that Ghibli-like
Pharrell?
one?
I
Sorry.
don't know what Ghibli one you're thinking of, but
It's not
Pharrell
Ghibli,
Williams is
it's just
doing a Lego movie.
Ghibli-like.
Oh yeah, I'm very interested. The Pharrell Lego movie is such a weird choice that I'm kind of inherently on board by virtue of like I want more people to use animation in weird ways.
And it's a documentary, and it's just like it's a pseudo documentary. I'm like, that's kind of weird, but like I'm down for it because you
It's not even
acknowledge.
It's not even the pseudo documentary. It's taking an expressionistic
Autobiography.
approach where I'm like, okay, that's a weird fucking move. I'm extremely into this because I don't know, I want more people to do movies that are a little more out there. And this is still a safe thing, but it's a safe thing that's such an odd choice that no one would ever make this if they weren't being compelled to.
Yeah. Like I know there's more movies coming out this year that like I'm interested in because I know we've seen the trailers for them. Like there's something coming out in like October, I think, other than Alien. I don't recall.
I think that's the Ghibli
Uh,
like one I keep talking about.
oh, I don't
Again,
know.
it's not Ghibli. It was a completely different studio, but you could tell they were obviously inspired by Ghibli in their character design.
Isn't there
Let's
like what are the other horror films coming out here?
upcoming releases. Apparently, there's a movie just called Jesus that comes out June 19th.
Cool. Oh, Long
Oh,
Legs. Long Legs looks great. I'm super into Long Legs. Long Legs looks fucked up and weird. It looks like Silence of the Lambs, but more overtly supernatural, and that is my shit.
I like that.
Okay, I'm seeing it. I have with a Nick Cage movie.
Yeah, man, it looks fucking
Well,
rad.
shit, you mentioned Nick Cage. Kind of want to watch it. Oh yeah, that was a weird movie that's coming out. That makes no sense. A Twister sequel.
Oh yeah, and there's more than one Twister now.
That's the
I guess
thing.
the
It's like
Twisters are.
there's two, and I'm like,
I don't
what?
know. I mean, the original Twister wasn't even very good. So I'm like, where are you going with this? What's the plan? What's the story, Morning Glory?
Oh, I forgot about that's coming out. I forgot that was a thing. The Borderlands movie's still coming out.
Oh, it looks bad.
That's coming out August 9th.
No.
As we said, Alien Romulus comes out August 16th. I thought it came out in October, but that's coming out.
Oh,
Did they change that date? I could have sworn it was
well,
No, I'm
August.
pretty sure it was August because we were like, oh, good, we can go see it before we go on our trip.
that'd be nice. Maybe I'm gonna make it a point to go see that because well, maybe I might have to do a refresh on the other Alien movies first because it's been so long since I've like seen anything other than the first two that uh my memory is hazy.
They're
I'm
making
not
they're doing
I'm
a
not gonna
remake of
rewatch
The
the fourth
Crow.
one. Sorry, one more time.
They're doing a remake of The Crow.
Oh yeah,
It's got Skarsgård in it.
it's got Skarsgård and he'll be fine, but it's making some weird aesthetic choices. It's like it's scared of being a Crow movie.
Oh yeah, I like how I've only seen
I feel like this doesn't have
um
actual birds.
I don't think it has actual birds in it.
the Crow is not about birds. It's about
So sad. Why?
Ghost Man superhero question mark.
It's very
Who's
90s, or at least it should be very 90s, and it seems like they're scared of that.
That's just not a good choice. Okay.
I
Oh.
like how I only know I only knew there was a Reagan biopic coming out strictly because of
Oh yeah,
Twitter.
they had so many COVID like infections on the set of that because people refused to wear their masks and stuff.
But
God.
yeah, yeah, so a Reagan biopic's coming out, and I already know that room is gonna smell just like old people.
Oh, it's gonna smell like old people, or it's gonna smell like the third day of Burning Man.
Uh, I am hesitant about the Beetlejuice sequel.
Oh, I don't have enough nostalgia for Beetlejuice for that to like grab me.
Yeah, like I don't hate the original Beetlejuice.
I
It's just
don't
like one
think
of
they
those.
can recreate that magic.
No, it's so specific.
Misread, so I still have a few 2 hours. I thought it was past 2. It's all good. Completely forgotten the anime distribution rant. It's all good. We have moved on because Weary's about to it's gonna head out after we finish the 500.
Yeah,
Um,
I need to I need to buy groceries, and I need to get a haircut.
so we have gone to our usual whenever we have a game with Weary, we talk about upcoming movies because Weary and I were film students in college.
Right, we both did. We were on slightly different tracks. I did English and film studies, and
I did film
you did.
production.
Yeah, which I was going to do until I met the film production professor, and boy, howdy.
Yeah, Teddy was ass. Teddy was
Yeah.
so. This is a different Teddy, by the way, Peanut, from the Teddy I told you this was
Okay.
stupid with news. So there was a teacher
Yeah.
called Teddy, and he had his head so far up his ass because he did an episode of something on History Channel. I forget what was it.
Oh, it was
Please.
like
Is it one of the conspiracy documentaries?
No,
no,
it,
it
it, it
wasn't
was
that. It was like the history of like like
a
soda
state.
in the US or something. Yeah, it was like some incredibly specific thing that is much less interesting than it sounds.
So yeah, he just did an episode. He didn't do the whole show. He directed an episode that was talking about a specific US state. I forget what it was, but he had his head so far up his ass and was so proud of that when Weary, Crimson, me, and two of our other friends were in a script writing class.
Oh, I
Uh
wasn't in the script writing. I was in
you
intro
weren't?
to film.
Oh yeah, you were into the film. But yeah, the script writing class was also taught by Teddy, but he had his head far up his ass, so it was just like so bad. Of course, that script writing class also produced more horrors from our other friend. Have I told you about
Oh,
that, Peanut?
the person who thought marijuana operated like cocaine.
Oh yeah, yeah, I remember that one too.
I think you mentioned that.
But did I mention that someone made a fanfic with Weary?
I think you did, but I completely
Oh,
forgot
goodness.
about it. God.
Jack
No.
Braxton.
Why? Why would you do that?
Beetlejuice was a product of its time, but I'm not gonna say the sequel will automatically fail. But the kind of movies the original was a satire of don't really exist anymore outside of parody. Well,
Yeah.
yeah, that's
Yeah,
that's the whole thing.
comedy. It makes me really sad. Comedy films that are like tightly scripted and the point is to be comedy, like they just don't really exist anymore.
Everything is mean comedy.
Well, it's either like this is thinly veiled excuse for like
It's also like
it's either
child PG comedy.
well yeah, it's either PG comedy or it's thinly veiled stand up. And it's kind of like comedy that is scripted and like this is my very old man yells at cloud thing, but like Airplane in that vein of Leslie Nielsen movies, or even
Yeah.
something like The Jerk, which isn't Leslie Nielsen but is of that kind of like school of comedy. Like that really no longer exists.
Yeah.
uh Now comedy is kind of expected for like actors to improv their way through, and so it's a weak premise that then they proceed to make all the jokes for. And it's like
They all
there
want
was
to
a
be
type of
Robin Williams and they can't do it.
yeah, because Robin fucking like being Robin Williams is really really hard, it turns out.
Yeah, what do you know?
There's a
Yeah.
reason why he was good at his, at his job. I wouldn't like at his lifestyle.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it was his job. Comedy was his job, and nobody did comedy as well as him because like he had improvisational chops that like were incredible and like were built on understanding like the emotional reactions of the people around him. That's
I,
hard to do.
I mean, I still lose my shit every time I see the behind the scenes clip of when he was on Sesame Street and Elmo tries giving him a stick. And he's like, "Thank
Mr.
you, Mr.
Robbins.
Robbins." Mr. Robbins, I take my stick back, Elmo.
And you can hear him laughing too cuz he's having a good time. It's
Um,
anyway, the tightly scripted comedy films like Edgar Wright did a few of them. Like they're not I guess they're not completely dead, but they might as well be because nobody in Hollywood is making them.
I guess I'll play that.
Like, yeah, I'm on a roll, baby.
Fuck. Well played.
Is that game? I think
Nope, not
so
quite.
Nope, not
close.
quite. We got one more.
What else was on the list? Transformers One threw me the fuck off when I saw that one. It's animated, and that Chris Hemsworth is Optimus Prime.
Wait,
They
what is it?
had
Okay, I don't
oh
keep up with Transformers. What is going on?
There
God.
is a animated Transformers movie coming out, and it's about when Optimus Prime and Megatron were on the original planet and how like their friendship they were friends, and then how friendship got burned and they became enemies and all that. But Chris Hemsworth plays Optimus Prime.
Whoa.
Yeah, and I mean, like, I want it to be good. I just hate the people they casted as voice actors because they're not voice
Yeah,
actors.
so it's also played up as a action adventure comedy because, of course, it's a kids movie for Transformers.
Right.
That's the
So
other
Chris
thing. Is
Hemsworth
like
is Optimus
Well,
Prime.
I'll
Brian
say
Henry.
they
Chris Hemsworth
did.
is worth. Like you could do worse. He's a good actor when you give him the good material.
Yeah, I
Brian
don't think he
Henry
did that
is
bad.
Megatron.
It was more of at least they didn't get Chris Pratt.
That's fair.
And
I'm so
I'm
tired of Chris
conflicted that
Pratt.
it's a kids movie, and then
Joey, Chris
the rest
Hemsworth
of
is.
the rest of their voice
Oh
cast
wait.
is all like actual actors, not like chill voice actor kind of thing.
Yeah. Joey, Chris Hemsworth played Thor in the Avengers movies, but he's an Australian actor who's done stuff before and after.
Yeah.
He's actually the main villain in the new Mad Max movie.
Pretty cool.
But yeah, they are. Keegan-Michael Key is also in the Transformers 1 movie, and ScarJo plays the female lead.
Keegan-Michael Key can go either way. Sometimes he's really good, but other times, like, I didn't like him in the new Wonka movie.
Oh, the one that like exploited him as a fat guy.
Yeah, like, and don't get me wrong, I actually do like. I'm one of those weird people who likes the new Wonka movie. I think it's a decent adaptation of
I
that
think it's
material.
silly, and I'm not gonna
Yeah,
like complain about it.
yeah, like it is.
Not my
It's a
cup of
good,
tea, but it's
yeah,
better than doing the same shit over again.
right, and it clearly understands Roald Dahl well enough that I'm like, okay, all right, you did your homework. I can't fault you for this.
Yeah.
I think Timothy Chalamet and Hugh Laurie were like the highlights.
But yeah, if you look at the trailer for Transformers 1, again, it's supposed to be a super serious story of like how these guys were friends and now like remember back in the day when they could have been villain or like when they were friends. And I'm like, okay, cool, that's great. But then it's so played up to be a comedy because it's also them learning that they have the ability to transform on Cybertron.
You know what they
So
should bring back instead?
Hmm.
Bionicle.
I mentioned that in my last stream.
Honestly, it seems like it's trying so hard to be like an old Bionicle movie, but like Transformers.
Oh, Peanut and I saw the trailer for this on TikTok. The Wild Robot.
Oh,
I kind of want to see it
people
just because it's a goose.
people got upset because they gave the robot a voice, and it looked like they weren't going to in the first trailer.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the new trailer they gave the robot a voice.
Oh, makes me upset.
Yeah, right. It's like there was a creative choice happening here.
I don't know. Like, if they
Chris
didn't give it a voice, I feel like it might be too much like a.
Wally.
No.
Wall-E?
Well, yeah, a little bit like Wally. The Robinsons kids.
Meet the Robinsons?
Danger. Will Robinson. Yeah.
Oh, Lost in Space.
Yes, thank you.
Lost in Space. What?
Yeah, it was on
What?
Netflix.
Oh,
Well,
okay.
I mean, it was a thing before that. It was like a show from like the.
Oh yeah, because it was originally shown in the '60s, then the mid 2000s there was a movie, and then
Well, my mom remembered watching the show as a kid and quoted it, and like I didn't forget that. And then somebody else brought it up while I was at work that they remade it and put it on Netflix. I'm like, well, now I'm gonna watch it.
Apparently, the Netflix show is pretty good. Although it has more in common with Lost than Lost in Space.
Yeah, no, it was pretty good. I liked it.
Yeah.
I completely forgot that the Joker musical with Joaquin Phoenix and Lady Gaga is coming out this year as well.
The fact that they made that a musical is what pushed it from, man, I don't want anything to do with this too. All right, whoever designed this is a goddamn lunatic. Keep talking.
I mean, listen, I have yet to watch the Joker, and I don't know if I can force myself to watch it at this point. And people are gonna say that it's good, it's great. Joaquin Phoenix went,
but yeah, it's like Joaquin Phoenix is a good actor, like, and Water is Wet.
But like, I don't know if I can make myself watch it at this point.
I mean, I'd be down to watch it. I never had any reason to like not want to watch it. It's just I didn't seek it out.
Oh sure.
Going
say the fact they're making it a musical and they get Lady Gaga, who is like fucking talented. I'm like, okay, you know what? This has crossed over some weird threshold, and I don't know what it is anymore. But I'm officially interested by virtue of this seems like a bad idea, but it's a bad idea I can't like I legitimately cannot wrap my head around.
I'm kind of happy they got Lady Gaga and not like Taylor Swift or some shit.
God, could you imagine?
Yeah. Oh god, I don't want to think about that.
I don't
I'm
like
gonna
modern
I'm gonna
Joker. He's
choose
not
I'm
fun
gonna
anymore.
I'm gonna
But sure.
choose my words really carefully here. Taylor Swift is very talented and has made some wonderful music, and also, I'm ready to stop hearing about Taylor Swift.
Yeah. Well, I
You
mean,
know
like,
what?
I
Same.
like her as a business person. Like, cool. Good on you. I liked her really early music, which, like, nobody else really does anymore. But, like, I don't like any of her new stuff. I'll admit that. But again, I have respect. She makes
Yeah,
some pretty neat choices, and I like her as, like, a person, not as an.
I liked her I like what was it? It was one of the two sort of folk albums she did. I like those quite a bit. Uh, like she collaborated with Bon Iver on one of them, and that's Exiles. I think. I think that's that track. It's pretty good.
So the next one, I completely forgot that they were making it, but we saw again the power of TikTok has like helped us find so much shit. They're making a Venom 3 that's coming out this year as well.
Oh, with the
Yeah!
horse.
With the horse, like, you do that? I don't know. Let's try. And I'm like, oh my god.
It.
Wow, this is a hand.
Yeah. Sorry about that.
We just
Um,
pick a color. Why do we keep changing?
so that's
It's
coming out.
funny.
Apparently the people who, or I don't know if it's the same people, but you know how like there was Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey.
Oh, I
Okay,
Wasn't
well,
hate
there like
it.
a sequel to
I
that?
hate it because it's such a lazy take.
okay, but there's a movie coming out October 31st apparently called Bambi: The Reckoning.
Okay, I only like
What?
it because they're fucking with Disney.
Yeah, well, I mean,
I don't know
yeah,
if it's
but
the
it's
same
like,
studio, but it's
why
it's
not do
it's the
something
same
creative? Like,
idea.
why not give like Bambi the Watership Down treatment or something?
Oh,
Nah.
Jesus.
Hey, I finished reading Watership Down for the first time this week. The book is good.
I mean, I
Um,
don't doubt it. I never saw the movie.
yeah, show gets it.
The dude
Yeah,
with a shotgun
that's
hunting the hunter killed his mom.
yeah. Listen, I would be very down for like if you're gonna do like the obvious cash grab with Bambi, like go all in. Like I would be very down with it being a completely unironic R-rated action movie.
Yeah, no,
But it has to be completely unironic. You have to completely own it.
it would be the I will give Family Guy this one bit when it was they were parodying Passion of the Christ 2, Crucify This. Like it's so fucking stupid, but I enjoy it. But yeah, no, this Bambi movie that's coming out is a horror movie to where
Of
like it
course
looked
it is.
the screenshots looked like it was a zombified Bambi. And so like he's probably just gonna be
What?
eating people. I
I
don't
wish it was
know.
Bambi, like, hunting the hunters.
Yeah, well, I
That
mean,
would be
I like that.
funny.
And see, that's my thing, right? Like, I'm down with sticking it to Disney. That's cool. I'm 100% down with that. What bothers me is that it's like you still have an obligation to make something interesting. Like, if you're just gonna default to, it's the thing you like, but it's scary. I know you don't have one. I just want more cards.
I have
Um,
a funny idea.
Go
it's
for
like
it.
just yeah,
Just do Scary Movie, but with all Disney properties that have gone to
That
Friends.
would not be bad.
That would be
yeah.
hilarious.
Well, see that then it becomes like a double subversion, right? Because it's horror, but like the point is to laugh at it. Like I can like
Yes.
yeah, but like you need to like you still have to be creative. You still have to do something interesting. Oh, I need to go. Um, if you can't do something interesting, if you can't create something that's subversive and still fun, and you have to default to the most like the least interesting version, like at that point it's like, come on, why are we
Please just
even here?
let me win. I can do
I'm
it.
trying to let you in.
No, you're not.
Um, is it my turn to go first? No, it's Peanut.
But
Okay. So I again, I'm just going down the list of movies coming out this year. Apparently Gladiator 2 is definitely coming out this year, which I
They're
don't
making a Gladiator too.
Follow Lucius, the son of Maximus love Lucilla after Maximus's death.
What?
I would.
It
Who
has
cares?
Denzel Washington, Pedro Pascal in it.
Well, that's a good
This
cast,
poor
I
dude.
guess. I'll give them credit for that.
But like,
Odd
Ridley
choice.
Scott is really on board of like, I want Gladiator 2, and I'm like, we don't need a Gladiator 2.
Gladiator didn't need a sequel. Like Gladiator was a fully finished idea. Like it ended like very definitively. The main character, like spoilers for a film that came out 20 years ago, like the
More
main
than 20
character
years
died.
ago.
Was it more? Fuck it.
Oh, it
I
was
would say I
100%.
haven't seen it, but I know I've heard of it.
The
Anti-woke
anti-woke
crowd,
crowd.
which is funny because it's like, oh no, it's not like there were like prominent black characters in the first one. What?
Well, then the other thing too is they're gonna be like, there were no black people in the Roman era, and I'm like, are you
In the
okay?
Are
motherfucking
you stupid?
Mediterranean?
Do you realize where Rome is?
Bro. Bro,
You know,
please.
people
I
are gonna say that.
I
I
shouldn't have
guarantee it.
I shouldn't have given up drinking.
Wicked apparently is coming out. After I remember hearing about that when I was in high school.
Oh yeah, that thing's been stuck in a development hell.
Yeah, but that's finally coming out. I guarantee people are gonna go to that movie and not know that it's a musical and be so upset by it, just like they were with Into the Woods. Because I
Is
remember there was
is Deadpool
people who
the
complained about that.
Which
only
is
Marvel
weird because
movie we're
Wicked's
getting?
whole appeal is that it's a musical.
Wait, what was that, Peanut?
I was just thinking, is Deadpool the only Marvel movie we're getting?
Yes. There is not one coming out this year other than Deadpool, which technically doesn't even count as Marvel because it's not
Yeah,
part of
I
the
was about to
Marvel
say, I
universe.
think they're trying to pull stuff out their ass because they killed Marvel.
Oh.
Yeah, oh yeah, they killed. It's sort of like I do love it how it's like Avengers Endgame is very obviously like the dramatic ending for where the story is.
Well, I mean, like, they had good ideas. Like, Shang-Chi was great. Roll with that. Miss Marvel was great on its own. Roll with that. Why are you trying to, like, force all this crap?
Well, it's because the way Marvel works, they don't need to sell a single movie. Every Marvel movie exists to sell the Marvel movie that comes after it. It needs to be a self-perpetuating machine.
Yeah.
And so like it doesn't matter if an individual film is
I got a
good.
trade. Oh, this is a shitty trade. God damn it. Here you go, Peanut.
I mean, not much different. Pretty cool.
Yeah, it's not much different.
Alright.
Where are we at? I like how Moana 2 was
I
advertised originally to be like a TV series on Disney Plus, but they were like, we need to make a movie because we need money.
Yeah, Joey. Endgame kind of was the end of the wick. It's like
Well, yeah. Like I remember going to see Endgame, and like Peanut and I went to a very crowded theater to watch Part 2 because I at that time I was very much into the Marvel sphere. I was excited. It was the end of like 10 years of work.
Oh, I knew it was gonna be bad.
But then like we watched it and I was like, okay, that's cool. And then like end credits, there's more shit. I'm like, I don't want there to be more shit. I'm done. What else is there? Oh, but there's more villains, obviously. I'm like, I don't care.
And then the whole shit with King the Conqueror. Yeah, that was a great choice.
oh, and then it fell through because what's his name?
The
Yep.
actor.
Yeah, it was a piece of shit.
Yeah, it's
Yep.
like, well, that's cool. We're just not gonna bother with this property anymore. We're just gonna just erase everything that we've been working on for the past 5 years.
Well, I mean, everybody was so upset that Disney dropped him so fucking fast over rumors, and I'm like, either A, Disney knows shit,
They do.
and they're dropping
'cause-
him ahead of time before it gets real bad, or they're just hopping on the bandwagon, which is Disney, so it's probably the first one.
Yeah. Oh shit, I forgot about that. But first we'll talk about I forgot that the Lord of the Rings animated film is supposed to be coming
Right.
out. About the Rohirrim, which cool, but I don't know who's opting for a Lord of the Rings movie at this point.
oh,
It's
it's
all
all
money.
it's Embracer Group because
okay.
they own the rights to distribute Lord of the Rings stuff. So
Gotcha.
they're doubling down as hard as they can.
And then Craven the Hunter comes out December 13th,
Oh god.
which
Oh, I
yeah.
didn't even remember that.
Yeah, it's even worse because Peanut has now watched Kick-Ass, and so she now knows who the actor is, and I'm like, yeah, he kind of got like buff for this movie, which is so weird. But yeah, it's the main character from Kick-Ass plays Craven the Hunter.
But also, like, he got buff, but not as buff as the dude they got to play his dad. Like, are you fucking kidding?
I forgot who plays his dad.
I don't know, but like that's who I wanted as like Kraven the Hunter. Like, make it fucking cool.
It's Russell Crowe. You can't be like more rugged buff than Russell Crowe, especially with the character they chose to be. Shadow. I was about to say Shadow, but it's Sonic the Hedgehog 3 comes out December 20th with Shadow the Hedgehog.
Yeah, that's gonna be fun. Okay, all right. So
I'll
my
have
favorite,
fun.
my
You want to
favorite
convince
part
your
about
dad to
that,
go watch it
Please.
for both of our
My-
birthdays? Let's go.
my favorite part about that was that like people were kind of speculating like, oh, we're gonna get Hayden Christensen to like voice Shadow the Hedgehog, and everyone was like, that's the best idea ever.
Why?
Oh no, are you kidding me? Hayden Christensen would be an amazing Shadow. But then they roll out and it's Keanu Reeves, and my favorite response was I saw a tweet that was like, I can't even be mad because that is unironically good casting, and I'm like, yeah, you're not wrong.
Yeah, better bring in Rouge. If they bring in the sexy bat and they don't make it sexy,
That is Scarlett
like-
Johansson.
oh, if it's fucking ScarJo, I'm going to
Please.
lose my
Come
mind.
on, can we get someone else to
Please.
like voice Booba Bat better than that?
I mean,
don't know
I'm
who-
sure they can, but I feel like that's just gonna be the go-to.
Look, I want the person. I know they're probably not like a prolific name actor, but I want the person who did the fucking meme of, "Hey there, handsome. You
You
cooking
frying
fries
chicken there? Because you piss
fried
loud as
chicken there
fuck.
'cause you piss loud as fuck." Because that person encapsulated what I imagine Rouge sounds like, and that's her attitude already. So I found that really fucking funny. She needs to have a semi-deep voice to do best. Look, it's gonna awaken a bunch. Like, you know how Robin
It's going to be
Hood,
a
Pat Stone
goddamned
gets-
like furry super spreader event, and
Yeah,
I
that's
am
what,
living
that's
for
what
it.
to say.
The pathogen is going to spread.
You know, I wouldn't be mad if they gave her Blaze either, though.
Oh, I would be very down for Blaze, although I don't. They're not going to introduce Blaze in the next one. Like
Yeah,
that's
Blaze is a little too early. Like,
No,
anything-
definitely too early, but like, if they put it off just to save it for Blaze, I wouldn't be mad.
yeah. God, Blaze is a cool character.
Okay.
I do like how basically no one dislikes Blaze. I have yet to meet someone who
No,
dislikes
Blaze is
Blaze.
pretty much a unique, like a character that everyone enjoys.
I
Good
hated
job,
playing
Peanut.
Blaze. I finally did it. I
Well
won
done.
one.
I was about to say, are you sure? It just paused at like 500. Well, it was nice playing with you, Weary. Appreciate you.
Yes,
One
thank you
last
for
movie
having me.
before I'll mention before we head out is
Please.
apparently I always forget that this is coming out. Mufasa, the Lion
No.
King, is coming out, and no one cares.
Nobody
And like
wants another animated Lion King.
yeah, well,
Not like
Blaze
that.
Blaze the Cat, played by Halle Berry. I don't want to admit how okay I am with that. Actually,
Yeah,
That's-
yeah, I could roll with it.
yeah.
Trying to find somebody to raid. But yeah, they are banking on the Mufasa movie being popular because they
Not
got
going to be.
well, it's because they got the fucking Hamilton. What's his name?
Yeah, I know who you're
Lin-Manuel
talking about.
Miranda is
yeah,
doing.
but no one fucking cares about Mufasa. Like Mufasa exists to make you sad, and then you move on with your life. That's his point in the plot.
Yeah. You got anybody, Peanut?
I might. I'm trying
Okay,
to
so-
remember who this is.
Is it Appleseed?
No, they have chicken in their name.
Chicken.
Yes.
I could.
Meg
Not
Meg Chicken
tell you.
VT.
I have no idea who you're talking about. Send
I
it
was
to
say I don't recognize the model.
me. Yes.
All of them.
Send it to me. I
I
don't
have the
recognize his name
longest
either.
frickin' ad.
Who is this?
A chicken VTuber apparently. Pretty sure they had a chicken model. Followed. I just forgot that they had a.
I
I
want to
like
go
chicken.
live. The live one, please.
I had to sit through like a 45-second ad. It felt like probably 30
I mean,
seconds.
if you want to rate, I'm for it.
Okay. I mean,
Alright,
they're playing
well-
Dead by Daylight, which is kind of like
That's fine. But hope you guys have a lovely time with Meg. Thank you, Weary, for playing with us. It was a lot of fun as always.
My pleasure. It was a delight. I had a very good time.
Yeah, sorry that again we couldn't play Unrailed today, y'all. Just,
Oh,
I did a
it will.
dumb.
did-
It's my
we did a
fault.
dumb.
Peanut desist.
but
Listen,
we'll see you
it
guys next
happened.
time.
All right.
Post a brain. You gotta fucking work with it. Peace, y'all.
See ya.